a big boy.
Oh,
Hey, my
Gimsy.
apologies, but I have to drop out.
Who's that? Oh, Demdra?
Demdra.
Yeah, that's okay, Demdra, if you have to go.
That doesn't sound good.
Hope everything will be okay.
Yeah, I hope you're alright.
There's nothing wrong. It's just I don't know what's going on with her. She's whatever. I'm not.
Yeah.
She started the day off at 4:30 this morning and she ain't stopped yet.
Oh no.
Y'all have a nice night.
You too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get back to it at some point. With Demdra around.
Alright, can I be level 5 now?
Yeah, you guys all level up. Demdra died, so.
And then as one of our party goes by the side, we all suck her essence into ourselves.
Demdra picked the wrong mushrooms and fed it to her wife.
I mean, you guys already let a player die last week, so you know it's not a big.
No, we didn't.
Well,
not.
you didn't.
We saved. We
You-
didn't first know it was a player. I think that's on you.
I thought that was great.
We sort of saved them, yeah.
Yeah, you did. She's still alive.
Turn.
That was pretty funny.
Because isn't that like, if you kill the vampire before they turn, they don't turn?
Yeah, yeah.
And all the other vampires that did turn, that they are the...
His daughters.
They all die. Yeah, they all die.
Gimsy, I'm going pretty good.
Oh, that's my buddy.
That's your buddy. Hi, buddy. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get
Did you know
started.
that Loam is actually streaming, DMing a game?
You are?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to know. You'll give me that link.
I will. Hey, Gimsy, you can share it with Ninja too if you want.
And just for people to know, in case you don't already know, if you're streaming with Fantasy Grounds, if you advertise on Twitter, tag at Fantasy Grounds 2.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
should add
retweeted.
that. Yeah, I always forget.
Yeah.
And right now my
Slide.
thing is broken for some reason. She
the
is my
Pokemon
dungeon
that
mommy. You're the dungeon mommy apparently.
Great.
Alright, I'll just do a last check for the sound to see how everybody sound, and maybe Gimsy can help us with that. So Sobra, talk to me a little bit.
Okay, I'm talking to you a little bit. How are things going?
Looks alright. How about Loam?
Alright, check this out. Can you hear me?
I can, and Paulette, we hear you. I know we hear you.
I was to say, testing 1, 2, 3. I love Fantasy Grounds.
Okay, alright. I think we looks good to start. Okay, so we are back in on the Sword Coast in Willowbrook. So for our friend Sobra and for people on Twitch that are watching right now, the grand kind of story arc in the behind to make it kind of quick and easy for you. Short story, long story short is there's the Shard of the Abyss. Those are shards that are broken pieces of a god weapon that existed a long time ago, that was forged by Asmodeus himself, Lord of the Nine Hell, and that staff got destroyed by another god during a war. And quiet on the server's hand, he says. Okay, give me a sec. I'll crank them up a little bit. Alright, that should be better. And yeah, so when the staff got destroyed, it got split into shards that went all over the Faerun and the Forgotten Realm. And that happened a long time ago, but for the last century or so, a cult started, a follower of Asmodeus, trying to find those shards. It was not very well known, and nobody really knew about the cult until not long ago. And by then, now it's been like maybe 10 years, 20 years that the cult started to be talked about a little bit more. They are called the Conclave of the Abyss. and they are starting to take a lot of political power. They are getting insanely rich. They are having so much finance, and like they are able to kind of put themselves in every kind of big cities, every market, every political way of influencing they do it. So there's a lot of other faction that works against them. The faction of the Harper is a big one. There's the Gauntlet as well. All those factions are factions that works for the good of the realm. They're not like, they don't have armies or anything like that. They use agent and small crew of people to get their quest. So that's pretty much how you guys met with Maelys last week, which is one of the leader of the cult, and he's using Willowbrook as a hub to hire new adventurers and send people on quest and help them make a name for themselves, and at the same time use them to work against the conclave. So I'm gonna put you all back on that nice little map right in front of the tavern like last time. What time of the day is it right now? Demdra, you decide. Demdra is gone. Loam, you decide.
It's just around 10 a.m.
10
Right
a.m.
after
So
breakfast.
morning after breakfast. Now I made the mistake of showing some of my players that you can draw on the maps. So you might see random penises somewhere on the map, draw by hand, so you know, don't mind it. I'll try to catch them as I go. If you give them a pen, they will draw penises.
Yes, that's what happened in my campaign yesterday. Right, Gibbsy? Everybody has to roll a d12 for comparison amongst characters.
Okay, so now you're sitting in front of that little tavern. Did I share the map? I think
You did.
everybody has the map. So back to that little tavern. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys just had a rest after it's been a few days maybe since you went to that vampiric place, and you had a few days into the Moonshadow Inn. They let you use the place as your home for the time being. Now, on the third day that you've just been chilling kind of there and resting from the day you had at the mansion, you receive a message into the to your room from Maelys, or from, no, more like from the faction, telling you that they are still expecting to go get the ownership of the, because you guys didn't kill it at the end, did you? Did we end up killing the vampire?
They were digging through.
Oh, and trying to go away. Yeah.
Burning house.
Okay, so they did send another party to an official to see if everything was fine, and now they're working on revamping the place. You know, getting
Fun, right?
getting all the chop ends that were everywhere, and the chop foots, and the art, and all that body stuff that was hanging around, and clean up the blood a little bit. So you guys will have access to a hub, to the from the Harper, that they're gonna use it now, and you're gonna be able to use it as your home as well. So you guys are kind of looking at beautiful day today. What are we doing? You're looking at the temple, and you see that human looking with a long beard and a very noble looking suit coming closer. Mr. Cogline, what are we looking at when you see you coming?
Let's see. Gosh.
Just a bit,
so-
little description about yourself, and you know the vibe you give away. And if you want to RP a little bit, you go ahead. You don't have to.
Sure. I mean, you know, I'm generally in a bad mood. Like, you know, I pretty much don't like anybody or anything around me. There's fog that's kind of rolling in around my feet as I'm walking into wearing a red cape that billows out with the fog, and so
Very
yeah.
cool, very
I
cool.
mean,
Okay, I'm gonna say that you got sent in this little town to, cause now you are a level 3 wizard, you know, so you should be starting to your exploration of life, you know, of moving around a little bit and get out of your books a little bit and kind of stuff, and that's why you got a shitty attitude this morning. You don't want to be here. It's a little town, it's a shit place, it's not meant for people of your caliber kind of thing, so that's why you kind of like, you know, you're way too well dressed to be there. You're gonna get mud on your clothing if you careful what you do in those little backcountry town, you know. But you thought that was gonna be a good way of starting your adventure life, helping the Harper investigating the cult of the Abyss, and at the same time, it will give you the opportunity to maybe find some good artifact and money to finance your lifestyle. And so go Alan, do you want to tell him a little bit what he's looking at when he's looking towards you?
She's female, human. She's cute. She's a cute little thing, and she's hanging out with her brawny buddy, which Holland whispers into Tanith's ear. Yeah, Wendy's gonna love Cloudy over there.
Cloudy. Alright, and what about Tanith?
So he looks over at Tanith, who's as as Anne said, her brawny friend, clearly a ranger from the weaponry and garb that she's wearing.
Okay.
Not so friendly looking.
Alright. So you guys know that he was sent to help, to be a spellcaster, to help your group a little bit for whatever is next for you. Now, I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want to do, because there's a lot of quests and dungeon and all sort of stuff all just in this map. So one of you, I'm gonna roll a dice, let the dice decide. Oh wait, what did I roll?
2.
A 2, so that would be Cogline, since you're first here. You're gonna be leading the first kind of, not leading, but like, we're following you. So you can drag your little token around and ask me question, and I'll describe to you what is around you as you move. You see the map, right?
I do not see the map.
Okay,
You maybe have to share it again.
Yeah. So first thing you want to do when you get the map, you want to put it as your background. If you click on that little arrow at the top.
The arrow on the top. Okay, there we go. Arrow on the top.
So then you can zoom in with the mouse wheel, and if you click the mouse wheel, you can drag the map around, kind of thing. And right now, your little dude are right here where I've put a big circle, black circle. Do you see that?
Okay, there we go.
So
okay.
then you can start dragging your little character around.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So you could go to the tavern that is sitting right in front of you. Mylis, the quest giver, is there. So if you go talk to him, he will give you a quest that is related with the main kind of big campaign. But there's a lot of other little things you could do. Like, so here there's the mayor house that you could go at as well. Here there's the inn that you live at right now for the few days that you're gonna be in this town. And now you can just move around and yep.
Okay. So I'm new in town, so I have no idea what's happening here. So I think what I want to do, well, first of all, I guess I'm going to go here into the tavern.
To the tavern?
And find out what what's going on around here, what adventures are available, or just generally see if I can gather more information on these cult people because I need to know more.
Okay, so I'm
Sounds
moving.
like a plan. I
moving
could use a
in
drink
here.
already.
So you guys follow him into the tavern. You guys notice, was it Miles last time that gave you the mission? You might not even remember. Give me a sec.
Yeah, the guy with the
The dark.
cloak.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to start pouring some alcohol so I can, like,
Get into it.
get into this a little more. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are in the tavern now. You see that shadowy face again in the corner. This is Miles. He's the main actor that gives quests for the against the conclave, to study the conclave. He works with many different factions at the same time, but he has his own little thing going, kind of thing. He's a specialist at spying and that kind of stuff, but he works for good. I mean, unless there's a twist and he's the big bad evil guy, but I wouldn't do that to you, or would I? So he waves at you guys as he sees you coming, and first he nods, looking at Tenet, and you guys even know which table he hangs at. Give me a sec. I forgot to put him
We
in.
recognize what he looks like, so
We head over there.
he bought us drinks last time, so of course she's gonna go over.
Oh
you know,
yeah, as
she's
soon
gonna
as you
get
sit
free drink.
down, he brings back drinks again.
I mean, it's still early enough for breakfast, so if he wants to buy us meal, that's we'll let him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Meals is free. It's on the house. I would like to thank you first for the good job you did last time at the mansion. We are now officially able to get control of it, and we'll deal with whatever else is done over there. So keep in touch if you want to have a room or something over there. And what brings you here? And it's this nice day. And he looks down. He looks sideways to Cogline, and welcome, my new friend, to Willowbrook. I can tell that it might not be the kind of environment that you used to, but this is a quaint little town, and I hope you will give it a chance. Welcome aboard. There's many quests around that you can do. I do have something for you if you want to help the cause a little bit more. It's not something very, very important to go just yet or just now, but you could. There's a rune not far off of here,
What kind of room?
and well, I lost a friend in this place a long, long time ago, and he's buried in there. After we cleaned the place back then, it was already a dangerous place a long time ago. We cleared it with me, and when I was a young explorer, and my friend died to it. So we, after that, we went back and we buried him in there. We built a crypt for him inside that old ruin. Now, a few weeks ago, we actually put our hand on one of those famous shards of the abyss. So we have one now. And it's too dangerous to keep with me. I do not trust anyone to hold it or to hide it. It's too dangerous, and its power of corruption is too great. We need to hide it, and we need to find a guardian for it. I will send you to the ruin of El Altar. You will find the crypt of my good friend Belem, and you will put the shard in the tomb with him.
So what kind of powers does this shard have? How dangerous is it? What do we need to understand about it as we transport it? And who else is chasing us?
Do not, I repeat, do not think that you will be able to control his power. It will corrupt your soul. Very rare are the ones that are able to go against it. Do not let the cult get their hand on it. If they get enough of them, they will be able to build the staff of the abyss, and it would mean the end of the world.
I mean,
It's
is it
pretty
like
scary.
evil enough that we're going to be running around going, my precious, after a while?
Not as long as you don't go willingly with it. You will feel the power that it holds, and but if you don't give to it by like wanting to, like if you're not evil by nature, it shouldn't be a problem. The problem is if you try to use it for good, it's never gonna work. It's not meant for that. This thing, when attached to the right person, let's say, or the right spirit, will transform the person. So this is the plan here. You're gonna get it to my friend Crypt. You're gonna bring it here, and he will become. You will wake up, and he will become something else. He will become a guardian. And because I know his heart is pure, I know the life he had, and I know that he will be able to be a real guardian for it. So he will be hidden deep underground, deep in a ruin, and guarded by him. But the ruin hasn't been visited in a long time, so be careful on your way there as you. And I'm not sure I remember exactly where it was in the dungeon, in the room. So, you know, I'll need you to find that, and then lose the location. Do not tell anyone. Do not I need to trust your word on that. When this is done, we are getting more report that the conclave already has a few of those shards, and did the same thing that we're doing right now. They found Guardian, but they use like evil beast, and so that's what we're trying to investigate right now to know where are those Guardians. So eventually there will be some. It will be on the list of the quests that I will need to send you over to deal with. But as it is, we don't have any of the location. We know that they have at least 3 of the shard. So we are working into finding those location. Until then, I need you guys to go and deposit the shard into that crypt.
Okay. So like what else you got? Is there, let's see, let's talk about the finding of the other locations of the other shards.
Well, this is
Who do you got working on those?
This is gonna be a long time process. We do have a location right now that might have either information about the Guardian, or they have the shard, or they have the Guardian. We're not too sure, but they know their hideout. They have a hideout which is hidden under an old cathedral that was destroyed from a town that doesn't exist anymore. There's only a ruin of the cathedral, and they have built a hideout under it. This could be another possible quest for you to do.
Okay, who's dealing with the our rivals who have already found other pieces of the shard, and you know,
right now we
those?
right now we don't have anybody specifically on the case. So every time I have a new party of adventurer that comes, I send them to on what is the more pressing matter. But nothing of that has to be done exactly to this day. You could also, like, there's a lot of stuff that this town needs. I know the forester people from the forest camp have a problem right now that needs to be dealt with as well. The militia of the town, the little militia fort that we have here, is controlled by the City Watch of Waterdeep. They also have stuff that could be done to help the town. And
so
I'm sure
how big is this shard?
it's about a fist, big as a fist. Like it's a short little crystal in shape like a stick almost, and it looks like a diamond with different colors depending of the shard.
So it won't be as easy to hide as I thought it might. Darn.
Does the shard require any special any special handling?
Yes, but I did take care of it. He takes out a little case from his pocket. It looks like a little scroll case almost. It's like a little tube with like a lid at the end, and this is where it is right now. It will help as long as you leave it in there. You will not get influence by his corruption.
Is the case enchanted? What is it? Is it have a physical property that blocks?
Yes,
what
there's
is
a
it
magical lock on it that it's a pretty common lock that wizard use. It needs a dispel magic to be open if you don't know the right opening sequence, and that's it though. So you know, I will give you the word to open it up when you get to the crypt. Open it up, put it in the crypt with him.
Okay.
I mean, I trust you with it, not only because I trust you guys' word, but know that the longest you have that on you, you are in danger. The cult will come after you. They are able to locate where they are. That's why we cannot keep it for too long. We need to find a guardian for it soon.
Well, it sounds like we should probably do that then, because we don't want the cult here in this town.
I
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I do hear of that they have one agent here, so this is an extra. If you ever find him, you have carte blanche to deal with it. We understand each other?
Yes.
Very well. On those words, please enjoy the meal and the drinks offered to you right now.
And I need an extra loaf of bread, a big one. I'm gonna cut a hole in it, stick the shard in there, cut it so it looks, innocuous.
Yeah, it fits perfect. All right, it gets you one of the best bread around, and the cook, the baker, did get a little bit pissed when he saw you make a hole in it and hide something in it.
I don't know, that bread looks pretty good. You sure it's gonna make it on the whole?
Alright, so I'm gonna add something to your actions. Give me a second here.
A little resin on the outside of the bread, so that way it doesn't go bad and, it looks like a normal loaf.
Okay, so I'm adding a consumable effect on your sheet. Tenet, you already have it. You can choose, because of the food and the wine is so good, you can choose two of your stats, and crank it up one. So if you look at the consumable effect on your action tab, there's 6 buttons, right? If you hover over it, it's going to tell you which of the stat it cranks up. So it's like a consumable effect that you have for the day. So Sobra, you can choose 2 of those. Do you see on your action tab the consumable effect I added?
Oh yes, I see. Okay.
So choose 2 of those buttons and add yourself some point. I will probably put it in one in Constitution for you and one in Intelligence. Perfect. So now until you guys get a long rest or a short rest, it's gonna be on your effects. So, what are we doing? Are we going for that? Or?
Yeah, let's do it. Do you have a map on where we need to go?
Yes. So I'm just gonna show you the Willowbrook
I think
map
it's
again.
early in the day. You guys wanna... How far away is it?
It's not far. So the ruins, I'm gonna share the town village again. So right now you guys are here. The rune is in the middle of the forest right here. The forester camp, so it may take you maybe a half hour to walk there.
Okay, hold on, because the map isn't loading.
Yeah, I think it's like a cloudy background. Maybe it's
Oh,
It's
maybe you
loading, I
could.
think.
But do you see like the black circle?
yeah, I see the black circle. It's just there's no map.
Oh, it's because you guys are not on the map. Okay, okay, okay. I see what. Give me a sec. I can fix that.
We can see the writing now.
What about now? Oh no, not this one. What about now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you can see. Alright, so you guys are here right now. And you
Okay.
will have to walk all the way and follow that road here, and it's by that road here.
Okay.
There's a forester camp just beside it. Here there's an apothecary that sells potion and ointment and stuff like that. Here there's a smithy, so that's gonna be on your way there if you want to visit. Here is the market daytime kind of place. People set up their little market there. There's a temple over here that you could go as well. The militia camp is over here. There's a lot of stuff going on with the river as well. There's a lot of people working by the river. And yeah. So I'm gonna...
So do you happen to have horses that we could use?
I don't personally use horses. It's beneath me, but I do have a friend of the cause here that will gladly help you out with that. He gives you the address. It's right behind. It's the first farm past the bridge on the other side of the river.
I'll get us there faster. We might as well head out today.
All
Yeah,
right.
but it's only half an hour. What are we going to do with the horses all day? I mean, what if we're in there longer than a day? I hate
They'll
to
be
leave the-
outside. They can eat grass.
That'll be fine.
All right. Let's go get them then.
One thing I want to make sure. Last time when we finished, did I give you gold? Did we put it on your sheet?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't. So you can add yourself 100 gold each. I added it to you, Go Alan, already. Cogline, you broke. And Tenet, 110. Perfect.
I did it already.
I'm adding spells. Is it like, did you add spells or? Like,
No. So keep for now. Just keep your D&D Beyond sheet open on the side thing,
Yeah,
and I
that's
can
what I'm
and I will add them as you use them. From the whole list you have, you can only have a few that you can prepare. So the way wizard work, in the morning you have a book with, let's say you have 100 spell in your book. Every day you can only use a few that you have to make a list from. You at level I think it's 6. I'll double check.
I'm level 4. Oh, you're saying at? Okay,
Yeah.
got it. I'm level 3.
You should be 4. Is he 4?
No, it's
Are
not.
we
So it's not like that. You guys are not leveling together. People level when they are there. You guys, I didn't explain the whole thing, but it's like a community. So anybody that's gonna be joining you, they will join at the level they are at the moment.
Okay. Works for me.
So maybe we should get like some picnic-looking things and make it look like we're going out to the woods for a picnic, so we don't look so, conspicuous.
Yeah, and I hereby, say like I'm the new one, and so I'm gonna follow along at this adventure with you guys and like try to cast spells at the right time to help you. So
That works.
yeah,
Sounds
and I'll
good.
be
In the
bringing
rear
the
with
fog.
the gear.
Yeah.
Did you play StarCraft or something? In the rear with the gear.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are going to the horse place first?
Yep, let's go to the stables.
Okay, so you guys meet a militia person on your way there, and he's the same guy that you met on the road first when he tried to block you from going the first time, like he was trying to keep you from, and they put fire. So he's the one who actually lit up the house. So as he sees you, he's like, oh, I was actually going to the tavern, and he's trying to avoid your look. Go, Alan, you're the
We're
one
not
who...
dead.
Yeah.
No worries, we're going on a picnic.
So he nods at you.
Try not to burn down the forest, please.
He nods at you and, yeah, really sorry about that. I had orders and we didn't expect, like, we thought you guys were dead already, so, we didn't think. So, yeah, really sorry about that again. We knew you could deal with it.
Thought we were dead already. Wow, what does that say that you think about us?
I mean, we did lose
Thanks.
people there before, so,
Yeah, but they weren't us.
I guess they weren't. Alright, give me a sec. Let me see who's the newcomer here.
And don't forget to rearrange the cameras.
Yeah.
Or do you have the? Yeah, whatever. This is This is your gig. You're doing it.
No, it's
Doing
nice to
good. Doing good, Org.
remind me it's good. Oh, it's CB. Hey, CB.
Yeah, I just woke up and got your message.
That's alright. Take your time, man. But if you want to, feel free to jump in. I could use a fourth one for sure. I mean, specifically you.
Okay. Well, we're just level 3s?
Just use your any of your community character. You can decide. It's the same
Okay.
campaign. Okay, so as you guys, which one are you gonna bring? Is it Bookwing?
Yeah, I'm bringing Bookwing.
So you guys get here to that little farm, and there's a few horses there, and you see a little gnome that looks like he's looking at all the horses and trying to decide which one he's gonna go for. This is our friend CB here, so he'll be able to tell you a little bit of what what he looks like when he joins. But until then, the horse stable master looks like he's getting annoyed by him because he's taking too long and he has too much questions and he's taking too much notes, and he just kind of turns around and leave it to him. It's like, hey, hello, welcome to my farm. I have plenty of horse. I can help you out. What kind of horse are you looking for? Or maybe you're looking for a cart, or you're looking for a working horse, and he just go on like over the whole thing that he can offer.
We just need 3 horses for a short ride into the woods.
3 horses, huh? 3 horses.
For
And
a picnic.
okay, picnic. So you just need like quiet horse, no armor. They don't need to be trained for war or anything like that, right?
Just for a nice, comfortable ride. Your friend sent us.
Oh, you on the and he looks around to make sure nobody is listening. Oh, you on a mission? It's okay. I'm one of the good one. You can tell me.
We're just gonna go on a picnic.
Oh yeah,
Towards the old ruin.
it's a good day for a picnic. Give me a deception.
Me. That's gonna be some.
Gimsy says Lone lives in the rear with the gear. She loves it. There we go, one more cam. So bro, I'm getting so good at that.
That's great.
I'm like a pro.
And he's got a beard, man.
Oh yeah, I knew you'd like him.
God, I'm so jealous.
You guys gonna be best friend, I can tell. Okay.
It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it.
Oh, I just cut mine after a year and a half, like 3 days ago.
Yeah, you had a magnificent beard and mustache.
Yeah. I have a big head, and I was like, what would make my head look bigger?
Alright, I added you to the map and to the combat tracker and all that good stuff, and you guys are by that little thing on the map here. Okay, so alright, so since you're going on picnic and he kind of winks at you knowing that you guys are bullshitting, that you're trying to cover it up with the picnic, I do have the 3 perfect horse over here, if you want, and he looks over and there's 3 good looking horse, just normal horse that don't call too much attention to them. They're not war horse or anything like that, so if you do get in a stressful situation with them, you will have to do kind of animal handling and stuff like that. But as long as you're not, fighting or anything, scaring it for nothing, you should be good to use it. And it would be 5 gold because you guys are sent by mail for the day. Please bring them back healthy if you can. So if you want a horse, it's 5 gold each per horse
Okay,
for the day.
I'll take a horse.
It's a rent.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, how much to buy a decent horse?
I
I know
believe
what
it's
to say.
45, I think. Let me see. I mean, not for the decent one. So just for a draft horse, like a do whatever you want horse, it's 50 gold. If you want a riding horse that is more better trained and faster, it's 75 gold. And then you have the war horse. It's the better trained one, almost as fast as the riding horse, but he's trained to wear armor if you want. But all those animals, you have to pay a fee per day to feed them, to take care of them and stuff like that. So 125 for a war horse.
Hey, did we ever find out what we're getting paid for this little adventure?
You know, we didn't really talk about that with what's his face?
So
Yeah.
Malus, the way
Malus.
the way he does thing is any time you accept a quest, it's always minimum 100 gold per people helping out. So you guys are gonna make at least 100 gold, but from then you can then argue or ask for a little bit more, and also you will find a lot of treasure most likely in those dungeons. He will always identify for free. He will help you out with things that you find if you need help, and he will buy any treasure that you don't want at full price as well. So doing a mission for Malus, usually you don't even need to ask him because he will pay well every time.
And the way I know how much gold I have is what I go to
Inventory.
Is it
Inventory at the
Okay.
bottom, where it says GP, that's your gold
Bottom.
piece.
GP?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have 15.
You have 15.
15 gold pieces. Oh
yeah,
my god.
yeah, and you just spent 5 to rent a horse.
Yep.
So,
yep.
so you have
how
to.
do we
You just
account for
click.
that?
You
Yeah.
just click on it and change the number.
Click, and then now it's 10. Okay. So there we go. All right.
Good thing so far we've gotten free room and board.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
For sure.
working with them. Oh wait, I forgot to fix something on you.
Hey, can I need to get some arrows back, I think.
Okay, so for the arrows, as long as it's normal arrows, you just fill back your like if you look on your
Okay.
action bar.
I did, yep.
So
okay.
yeah, as long as it's normal arrow, I don't look at that stuff.
And then poof in a black smoke. Mid sentence, very small, even for gnomes, shows up, and he does look like the picture, but he's not actually a gnome because he also has fairy wings and he's hovering, and he says, and I don't understand, Milas, why every time you think I need to go do something, you just act like I am going to go do it whether I want to or not. I have research that I'm being interrupted. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm somewhere else.
Don't you need finance to finance your research? That's what I'm offering you.
Yeah, and then in that moment, poof, I just am gone, and I'm like in front of you guys going, of course I need finance, but at my list I don't. Oh, he did it to me again.
All right. So now
I whisper in-
Hello.
Whisper in Tanith's ear. Wow, you could chuck that one for quite a distance. Look, it even has wings.
I could.
you can
Hey there, little guy.
you can reuse it.
Hello, I am Bookwing. I don't know any of you, but apparently I'm here to help. As it were. There's also a big floating book with him.
What do you have to offer our party on this adventure?
Oh, I am a man of many skills. Mostly magical skills. But out of character, I built this guy to have as many cantrips as possible.
He's ridiculous.
So he is very utility. But he's going on and on about an explanation that I don't want to do for 10 minutes. But yeah, he wastes 10 minutes of your life explaining what he does and how he does it, and he'll keep going until one of you stops him, and
All right,
then he runs out of air.
She's gone already.
He's like,
Okay.
We get you your own horse.
yes, actually, I would happily. Does anyone need assistance getting a horse?
It's already all
No,
done.
it was actually cheap enough that I could afford it, thankfully. But we'll revisit that later on in the adventure, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as they give me help, so I go get a horse, which I'm so excited to get a horse because I love horses. Me and horses. I'm clearly always
Especially since you
riding
have wings.
horses. Yeah. I ask if he can like bring me a bucket, and I affix the bucket to the saddle, and then I sit in the bucket and I hold the reins. I'm like, this is a little tight, but I can make it work.
That's great.
Because he's only like 3 feet tall, so it looks like a toddler trying to ride a horse.
Well,
Okay.
I hope your booster seat's comfortable there.
Yeah.
As you guys coming back from the farm and crossing the bridge again, going towards the forest to find the rune, you pass by the marketplace, and it's buzzing with all the merchants that are setting up their booth for the day, and a few of them heard of your last adventure in the town here, so a few of them wave at you and smiles at you and sort, and they will point at their counter if you want to buy anything. You guys don't specifically need anything, but if there's anything you want to look for, it's a good little spot there to do so. There's a magical shop here for trinkets and that kind of stuff. And here is all the regular kind of gear stuff if you need rations, food, or whatever. If you need potions as well, you could do that here.
Oh my gosh.
Do we need
Whisper
any
and
purchase, do you
Tan
think
the
we're-
Seer. I'll whisper and Tan the Seer. Don't worry, I'll behave.
Yeah, same. I say, let's not let a shopping spree hold us back.
Yeah, that's what she meant. Okay.
That's what she meant.
Yeah. Don't buy too much there.
Oh, by the way.
I think we should be good. We'll have more money to spend after this is over.
Alright, so you guys keep walking. The rest of the place is, the rest of the town, like the road gets a little bit more like gravel kind of thing, a little bit less, like people that come to this town don't really visit that part of the town much. So you guys keep going. People keep waving at you. A few of them smiles at you. All of you can give me an inside check. Only if you have it as a proficiency, actually. So you look on your skills list. If you have a little star beside it, you have it as a proficiency. You can take an insight. Go Alan's got a 13. To do the roll, Cogline, you just double click on the box that has the number in it. Like +3, +4, whatever it is. Because I know you have it. 14. Alright. As you're walking by the road, by that field over there, you see a random guy. No, actually, it's a girl. You see a girl running by, and you notice that she specifically tried to hide her face, especially from Goalan, but from all of you as she moved by, and is trying to like, oh, I'm just walking the road, going home, kind of quiet time.
Well, she's rather suspicious.
You just
Yeah,
let it
so-
go.
Well, like, can I cast a spell?
You can do whatever you want.
So, like, I'd like to cast True Strike, but I don't know. Am I?
So
am
if
I
you
ready
do
for that, you have to tell me.
yeah, so if you
Like-
cast a spell, people will know that you cast a spell, and that put it on you can put it on someone, and the next person that's gonna try to shoot at him or attack him will have a better chance at it. It's to boost the chance of hitting something.
And it grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. So, like,
Oh, I see.
what are her?
Yeah. It
What are her
would do
defenses?
that as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me double check how does that work through strike.
So she's walking or trotting around along. I might want to ride my horse up to her and ask her if she knows a good place to have a picnic. That way I can see her face.
Okay, she stops, turns around, and keeps trying to look somewhere else. So you're like trying to not hide her face, but to be not suspicious. Uh, Give me a persuasion.
Ruh-roh.
That's a 4. Okay, so you can tell that she doesn't believe what you're saying, and she answers that yeah. If you go just past the Smith, there's a nice little park just by the forest that is magnificent. You'll like it. I have to go. Bye.
Bye.
Sobra. She doesn't look like one. She looks like just a commoner, but you can tell that she has a mage armor effective on her.
Okay.
So it means that at least either she's a spellcaster or someone did that to her at least, which is weird for a commoner.
Okay. So so what do I do next? Cast another spell, like
If you want to, or you
yeah.
can just let her go and
Or
do
you can
nothing
tell
of
us.
it, or you can let them know. Yeah, only you knows that now.
or oh yeah, okay. So I let the rest of the people know. Let the rest of my team know that she's wearing mage armor. Or
Yep.
whatever she's wearing.
Interesting. Well, we didn't see a lot of her face, but I think there was enough there that we might recognize if we see her in town.
You guys can.
Unless
Okay.
we want to go chase her down.
No, we can note her for later, right? Like I'm fine with moving on if you
Yep.
guys are.
So moving on or chasing?
Moving on.
Okay.
What do you think, Bookwing?
I mean, lots of people walk around with mage armor. Some people have mental conditions where they always believe they're going to be harmed. So yeah, I think it's odd, but not really something we should do. So yes, let's continue.
As you guys pass by the Smith, you see a young Smith working and hammering on something, and he waves at you, passing by, and hey, strangers, what are you doing?
Going on a picnic.
Oh, you're going on picnic. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful day for that. Well, my dad wants me to let people know in town that, especially for visitors of the town, that we are the best smith. So if you have any need in a smith, please come to me. I need practice. And if you come upon any interesting material on your adventure, please come back to us and let us know. We'll take everything from you.
Wait, say that last part again.
See if you find any like special material.
No, I wanted to get him to tell us that he was going to take everything from us.
Alright, so he's not gonna say anything. Alright, so I'm guessing you guys moving on. Here, there's a little sign by the road that points this way, that there's a apothecary there, a potion maker. And she acts as the kind of healer of the town as well when they have poison problems and stuff like that. Or if they just like constipated for too long or something. So you could stop there if you want to. And now we're entering the forest. So the little picnic part she was talking about is here. Now, as soon as you enter the forest, there's a lot of very giant trees. There's a very thick canopy that hide under the forest, so it's pretty much almost like moonlight while you are under the trees in the forest. So I'm gonna change the light. to Moonlight. Bert, could you adjust your volume? Yeah, thank you. But I think your mic is just a little bit too sensible. You could probably just change that and it wouldn't pick it up.
Actually, I was wondering, do you have your on Discord? There's a noise filter right next to where it says voice connected, and if you click it and just make sure it's on, it filters out. I have an industrial fan next to me.
And we don't hear anything. So yeah, maybe
We
I'm
don't
sure
hear
he'll
it.
figure that out. He's good with that stuff usually. Okay. Alright, so forest here is very dangerous. I'm gonna need whoever has the highest survival to roll for the group with advantage.
Got it.
+4.
So we have a +4. Anybody has more?
No.
Okay, so it looks like it's gonna be you with advantage. So roll twice.
Sorry.
That's alright. The 18 is plenty anyway. So you are able to easily keep track of where you're going towards the location of the runes that they give you. It's tricky sometimes. It's easy to get lost in this wood.
Trust me, we won't get lost in the woods.
Now,
I know where we're going.
on your way there, you're able to pass it if you want, if you don't want to stop. But there is like an encounter if you want to. But because you did a good roll with survival, you can skip it and go straight to the runes, or you can stop to the encounter that I'm not gonna tell you unless you send a scout or someone look it up.
Do I hear something that I want to just pass by, or what? What are
Kinda,
those here
yeah.
that I
So
can-
you saw a trail crossing the road. You would need to take at least a small time to investigate it to see where it leads or what would be the so that would count as sending a scout. But right now you don't hear anything unless that other than just like, oh, there's tracks here of something.
Because there's some tracks over here. I think we should just pass on by. It seems a little bit hazy out, and I want to make sure we get to the ruins, but just
maybe.
to alert you.
Maybe we can check it out on the way back.
Okay.
Okay, very well.
Is it supposed to be cloudy?
Yes, misty and
Okay.
cloudy and dark. So you need to click on your character to be able to see what you see. It's hidden under the horse right now. Let me move them a little bit. So big circle is there. If you click on it, you should be. But I think you're human and you don't see in the dark, so that might be why. So if you click on someone else, anybody here has dark vision? I don't think any of you have dark vision. What about you, Bookwing?
I think I have goggles of the night, but I don't see them on my thing. So I'm gonna check my D&D Beyond sheet.
No, you do. You are
I
120
do? Yeah.
feet. So if you click on Bookwing, you select him, you should be able to see what he sees. But it's just a bunch of cloud and kind of darkish. Okay, you guys finally
I
get
have ants.
to
Sorry,
the. Yep, it's okay. You get to the where the entrance of the rune here. So whatever it was here, it used to be some type of maybe a village or something a long time ago. But there's only small little piece of rocks and of walls and stonework left and base of a statue that's broken and that kind of stuff. So you guys look around, trying to find where would be the entrance. Give me the highest investigation of you. The one with the highest investigation needs to roll for the group.
Yeah, +3.
Anybody else more?
Oh yeah. Hold on. This is my wheelhouse.
Ooh.
And Cogline had a +6 actually, so even better. Alright. Okay, you were able to find 2 entrances to the complex. Oh, give me a sec. Before I share that map, I need to clean up all the penises.
Well, while you're cleaning up the peni,
Peanut.
I'd like to look at the statue to see if there's any kind of name on it or if I can figure out who it is. So that way I can get an idea of what this town may be about or what we might be looking at.
Give me a history check.
I'll assist.
You can roll again for advantage.
I know very little.
You know very little. It looked like it was some type of hero from a long time ago. There's only 1 foot and 1 leg left, so it's very hard, and there's no plate on it that tells you anything about it. It's too old, but it's like few hundred years at least. So it's very like the forest took over most of it, so you don't see much because of that. And yeah, so there's 2 entrances. Let's see, how can I... One of them is just a hole that fell through a room somewhere, so it's not really an entrance, more like a random entrance that you could use. And the other one is an actual stair that used to be part of a building that would go down to and you can tell that it goes deeper underground. So do you want to go through a hole that's you're gonna fall into a random room, or you want to go through the stairs?
I vote for stairs.
I'll say if anybody's got a good rope, we could climb down, And, if somebody's going to attack us or be waiting for us, they're going to be at the stairs. They're not going to expect us to drop into a room.
So from the stair, you can't see anything other than it's going really deep down and it curves, so you can't really see that far. From the hole, though, you can give me a perception check.
Who's gonna do that? I don't have a good one. Somebody
I
look
have
in
a
the hole.
+2.
Someone's guessing
We
the
can all
hole.
look.
You do
I guess I
hear...
could,
Oh,
I
go
guess
ahead.
I could fly in there.
You could.
Do you want me to dangle
no,
you in there
no.
with the rope?
No, you would have to squeeze in, so you won't be able to fly while you're going down the... It's like a little hole that goes down, but it's very tight. So you wouldn't be able to actually fly in and out. You would need a rope.
Okay. I guess. Looking to the left, I assume I'm the lightest, so I guess it would be. I guess I could climb down the hole.
Well, I'm probably the strongest. So I could hold the rope and lower you down. I do have a rope.
Okay.
All right,
Even-
let's do that.
All right. So where is this? Okay.
You see 4 skeletons that you're at the ceiling right now, about 20 feet high, 25 feet high, so they didn't notice you. You just poke your head out and you see 4 skeletons in a square room that has no door or anything like that. They're bumping each other, and they look like maybe an old party of adventurer, maybe that got lost or something. They have backpack and adventurer kind of gears, but they're skeleton. Like the backpack is all destroyed, their clothes is all hanging and stuff, but they look like skeleton, ready to fight anything that comes out their
Pull
way.
twice on the rope if you need me to pull you up quickly.
I am yanking. I'm tugging the rope.
He's tugging it. Hey, go, go, go!
Get up here. What'd you see?
I go. There's a room, and there are 4 very dead adventurers in it. But they are walking around, bumping into each other. They look like skeletons, but they are armed. I would assume.
Well, maybe we need to try the front door.
Anybody cast heal on them?
Well,
Oh, I
if I
think it's too late for that.
I think she means you can kill them that way.
I do have a
Well,
heal, but then you won't get one if something happens to you.
I mean, you guys would be able to deal with skeleton pretty easy though, if you have to, you know.
Yeah, but one at a time through a tight hole dropping from the ceiling is maybe not optimal
Yeah.
fighting condition.
There's that.
I think if we're gonna encounter these, we should do it head on from the door.
From the door. Alright, let's go to the door then.
Well, what
Well,
do
at
you
least
guys think?
At least we know they're there.
Yep.
What else
And
might be
one's
there?
verbally abusive. I don't know if I want to encounter him.
and the poor guy named Very Unwilling.
So I think my friend Sobra had something going on. He's not feeling well. He told me not to engage, and then he disappeared from the. So I'm guessing something going on.
That's not good.
Yeah, hopefully he's fine.
We're dropping like flies,
Right? 2 tonight.
and I need pizza now.
Oh, he's
I
still
know.
here. He's
Same thing.
He's still
Darn.
here. He's just not on cam. Okay. Alright, you let us
Spear
know if there's
jealousy.
something going on, Sobra. Did you have too
Well-
much of a shot or something, Sobra?
Too many of the special gummies. All right, I'm gonna need a torch, I think, right?
Yeah, because some of us don't see in the dark.
So I put a torch on you?
Yeah. I don't know how to do it myself, which I should know.
I don't
but
think you can. Actually. Okay, so the map is shared and you are sitting in the entrance of the stair. Oh, those doors close. You see a small square room that is built like this thing is actually like you went down that stair for a few minutes before you ended up in that open room, and part of the stair was really like broken and like roots are going through it and stuff like that, but when you get there it's still in very good condition. It's a well-made stonework. It's and it looks like whatever it was before, it was turned into something else later on, and it's most likely where the crypt will be hidden somewhere under here in that complex. You see a door to your right, you see a door to your left, and you see a corridor going deeper in another room. You don't hear... actually, give me a sec. Alright, so bro, that's good. I got you. Okay, so...
So knowing from where the hole was, where can we guesstimate that might be from our current position?
somewhere there, if you see that black circle on the map moving around.
Yep. So the southwest. If we are north.
Yes.
So maybe going south might be good.
Okay, let's do it. So I think we should see what we can
Okay.
see about the room. Like,
Search it, check it out.
yeah.
Investigation.
Okay, first thing, Bookwing, you heard something from that door over here. The door to your left. Nothing from the right, and nothing from down there either. So there's something here. You will need to investigate to try to know more about it.
I say I hear something. Hold on a second. And I very carefully step into the room. Here?
No,
And then
the sound you hear is from that door here.
Alright. Now move over here very quietly. and then I'll roll investigation.
Okay, go ahead. It sounds like you thought it was an animal at first. Or something breathing very heavily. But then it sounds more like something slipping. And it has to be big because it's long breath, like long snore. Like it goes on forever, so it's something big.
I move
Maybe-
back and I go. I relate all that information.
Okay.
And in a bookwing fashion of saying things.
A lot of words for
Alright.
Yeah, I definitely suggest we go south then.
We're gonna try and just sneak by it.
Well, it's on the other side of a door, so.
I strongly suggest we maybe don't go in that room.
South it is.
Remind me, what are we here looking for?
Oh, so there's something that we need to put in someone's crypt, which is supposed to be down here.
I think you were there, CB, for that. One of the group that I played with found one of the shard, those famous shard that everybody's looking for, and we have right now you guys have one with you, and you need to find a crypt and deposit the shard in it. It will become a guardian of the shard to hide it because it's too dangerous to hold.
Bookwing says, considering that, wouldn't it be a good idea to put it somewhere there was a giant monster? Is anyone good at sneaking around quietly?
Actually, we were told to put it in a specific crypt because it will turn them into a guardian. So, since we don't know this monster, it might not be a very good idea to give this particular item to him. Her.
Okay. South it is then, I guess.
Alright, start moving your tokens around then. Never go crazy and move it like 50 feet at a time, just a few feet at a time. If there's anything, I'll say stop and everybody stops. You can ask me question if you find something, if you see something. All the doors are open, god damn it.
This one doesn't have a door. It looks
No,
like
this
it's
one
just
doesn't have a
open.
door. Yep.
So we look
Oh.
in. What do we see looking through the open doorway here?
So
Hey,
this one.
Cogline, are you coming along? Can I drag him by this? He seems distracted, but I drag him along.
Okay. He's looking at some books or something.
You've memorized all the spells you need for today. Come along.
Oh, there's books in there? What? What?
No, he's looking at his book.
His own books.
Oh, his own books. Okay.
Okay, so here you hear scratching on the wall there from time to time.
Do you think that's where those skeletons are?
It would make sense.
It does feel like I was in that room earlier.
All right. So there's no door. Do we want to see what they're about, or do we want to just leave them to their eternal wanderings?
Did I see a crypt or anything specific to what we're looking for when I was in that room?
In that room, the only thing that came to top of your head was that they have equipment that could be, maybe if it's an adventure party from a long time ago, it could be interesting to see the gear they had.
Bookwing actually says all of that because he loves magic items. So he says that, but he's like, but I didn't see what we were looking for in there.
And he didn't see a door in there, so.
That too.
Well, if we have time, we can go to the little time capsule room.
Okay.
Because dead things don't need their gold.
So, then in the
Very
room
true.
where you're at right now, this door here seems to be leading to the same place where you could hear the snoring. Here, All the doors are just stone, very simple door. This one seems to have more work done to it that was done after, later on. So that the construction seems to be different. Maybe it was built later on, digged later on. And the one south here, you hear... it's hard to tell. Something getting dragged on the ground maybe, or something dragging the... you're not too sure.
I mean, if I was gonna put my dead somewhere, I might give them a special door. What do you all think?
What do you think that dragging is? I don't want something to come surprise us. Should I listen at the door?
I think this place is full of horrible things.
I don't... What better place to hide a horrible thing?
That is very true, I guess. I'm more excited about the fact that horrible things normally have interesting things somewhere around them.
You hear some growling from behind the door south of you.
Alright, I'm gonna listen at the door.
Give me a perception check as you looking at the door.
Alright, my
I'm gonna give
perception...
the help
My
action.
investigation is better.
Okay, go with investigation then.
Do I need to do a modifier with the help action, or how's it?
Advantage. So you can just click on ADV. You think there's two of them, and they sound like dog-like creature.
So I tell the team, 2 doggos. It sounds like.
So yeah,
I
two.
wonder if they'll let us have a puppy, at the end. Wonder if pets are allowed.
Okay.
So you hear two growling animals from behind a door, and you immediately think to bring them with you to the inn.
Well, I mean, you give a dog a cookie, they tend to be very nice to you later.
Do you have any raw meat or cookies on you?
Well, I can break off a piece of this bread.
Oh, sorry. I lost for a second. So
Alright,
what? You're gonna try to bait them with bread?
We can do that after we take care of the other.
see.
I still think that the pretty door is, a better choice. We haven't heard anything growling from it yet.
Let's go listen over there.
I'll investigate this one.
It looks like Cogline has a really good investigation.
I have a +4.
Give it to me, Cog.
He knows all the things.
So Cog, you hear some type of mechanism, or something, and it sounds like a like a swing or something.
The swinging guillotine? That's what comes to my mind.
That could be something like that. Yes.
So I tell the group what I hear.
So
Well-
whatever.
Okay.
What does
Whoosh
the door
whoosh
look
sounds better than a growl, though.
like? Mechanical we can overcome.
So
Alright,
let's
so
go that way.
what does the door look like? Is it
Uh,
open?
it's not open. There's a knob on it that is made of silver and like a very expensive looking, and the gouge on it as well. And there's like metal work on the door as well. But it's just a knob. There's no keyhole or anything like that. And there's
Is it
no runes
magical?
on it. Doesn't look like it unless you can give me an Arcana check if you have it as a proficiency. Any of you?
Hey, you guys. Alright.
You do not appear to be protected by any type of spells or any spells effect as far as you can tell. I mean, to be sure, you would have to use a detection of some magic. But usually you would see runes or like little spell effect on it if there was.
Alright, I say we open it. I can do it.
Go for it.
You see a corridor. At the end of it, you see a stair that goes up, down, and you see a corridor turning right as well. Oops.
Alright, do you see anything unusual on the floor on the way? And can you tell where the sound is coming from?
As you say that, you're listening and you don't hear the sound anymore. And then right in front of you, you see 3 axe-like blade coming from the wall. One goes whoosh, the other one goes whoosh, and the other one goes whoosh. It's like an axe that is a pendulum type that is balancing from left to right. So basically it's a skill challenge of dexterity or athleticism to run past them to the end of the hallway there. So like if you get there, it's safe. So here is safe and here is safe. So you have to find a way to cross that piece here.
So we'll stand for a couple minutes and see if there's a pattern to the whooshing.
Okay.
How high is this ceiling?
About 20 feet high. There's not really much. Actually, no. Because you are small and you can fly, you would have advantage to the skill check to cross through it. Go, Ellen. You can give me an investigation check as you are a rogue. You might be able to find.
Help action.
Okay.
The heck are with all these 8s and 9s today?
Roll
Holy
again.
cow.
Roll again with
Trust me.
help.
I'll tell you
There
about
you
There we
yesterday
go.
later.
There
So
we go.
you can tell that there's a way that you could disarm it, but the problem is the box to disarm it is at the end of it. So you would have
Okay,
to
so-
you at least get over there, and then you can disarm it for the rest of the group.
Right. Now, do I see a pattern to it where I can have a better chance of running across?
I
Like
will
15
give you.
minutes?
I'm not without even a roll because that's your kind of thing. I'm giving you advantage to your roll, advantage or
Okay.
athletic or acrobatic to go through it.
Definitely acrobatics. All right. Do I do one roll or am I doing 3 different rolls?
You're doing one roll, and it's gonna be a save, dexterity save with advantage.
Okay. Dexterity save. Or 8.
That's all right. 13 is all right. You just needed a 12, so you were able to kind of fly over. Now you see the stair in front of you. What can I see?
She doesn't have a torch.
I
or
don't
anything.
have a torch.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
So she can see with my torch.
Yeah, that's the
How
limit.
far up? How far up can I move before I get to where they're swinging?
Here.
All right. Sorry, I can try and throw it to you, or what?
well,
You
no,
have your
she-
own.
she
Why can't
sees-
you-
she sees
I don't
enough.
have any.
She sees enough for now. So you have your thieves tool, right? You must. Oh no, you
Dude.
don't. Actually, give me a sec.
Yeah, I would say they're not in my skills.
I have I have an idea, team. If we can get across here, I'd like to open that door where we heard the snoring and see if what we're looking for is in that room.
Well,
And
what we're
should
looking for is
anything go
dead.
wrong, right? But we should look in all of the rooms.
We
And
could
if
run.
anything goes wrong, I'll just run through these axes. I'll fly through the top of these axes and make it chase me through here.
I was going to completely disable them so you all can walk through here safely.
Oh, that really doesn't work with my plan at all. So yes, do that.
All right. So you can.
Can you
You can.
turn them on and off, or just Disable.
I mean, Goalen is there already, so she can do use her tools and use a sleight of hand with advantage to try to disarm it.
Alright, try not to break it in case we do need to have it turned back on.
She can.
How's
Yep.
that?
Oh, that's perfect. All right, you were
It has
easily.
a nice little. It even says on off.
Yeah, you found the switch, the on-off switch. So you disarmed it, and now you can restart it at any time. But you will need to do another sleight of hand if you do so. So right now it's clear and safe to cross.
So we could do where you check that room, and I'll turn it back on as soon as you're safely this side.
Oh, okay. Yeah. that
Try.
sounds like yeah.
I still think we should get rid of this item before we start messing with all these crazy
Well,
rooms.
that's my concern is we don't know exactly where in this
I
this large death trap we need to go and where we should really look in all of the rooms to see if they have what we're looking for, because we don't know it's not in that room. Even though I think the chances of it being in the first room that we approached is kind of unlikely, but still, I feel like we should look.
I mean, we could always split the party.
Oh, I hate that idea. Don't say things like that. But yeah, he's gonna do whatever the team wants. He's not a fighter.
So Brian, it's okay. You don't have to go invisible or anything like that. Like, I'm just gonna assume you're there, and if you jump in, you jump. If not, I'll roll dice for you. Okay, so Cogline is gonna
Alright,
cross.
I think looking in every room is not a bad idea, but since there's something snoring in that one, let's just take that approach for the ones going forward, and then if we don't find it in the next couple of rooms, we can go back.
I like that plan a lot. I really am not a hero.
Alright, which way can you tell if anybody's been in here recently?
There's no trace of that. Cogline looks around and he's like, you know what? That's beneath me. That's work for commoners. You guys enjoy your little picnic, and he decides to leave. He might jump back in later if he can. He's still gonna be around.
Okay.
You know, wizard.
All right.
They think they're better than everyone.
Of course. So you said the stairs go up or they go down?
They go down. There's another
Go down.
hallway.
I mean-
There's a long hallway going down there, and there's
'Cause,
another.
I mean, if
So there's a
it
hallway.
was my place, I'd keep the crypt in the basement. I don't think I'd keep it on the ground floor. That's kind of, I don't know. It's a little weird.
The one that goes south here, is that going down or is just going that direction?
Both. There's a corridor goes straight down or turn to the left.
Right. The ones above, the stairs are actually going down. A
Down
level.
and then it turns right.
Okay, these over here on the south side is it just level?
Yes.
Okay. I say we go down the stairs.
All right, I will keep an eye out for any other lovely wishing
All right.
traps
Can
or
we
any
hear
traps for that
anything
matter.
or see anything on the stairs?
Let's see. Go, Alan. You smell like mold and hurty kind of smell coming from down the stair. Very humid and maybe a little bit of like a little mist. Something's
it
yep.
kind of it's kind of musty down there. You know, that's where I keep my crypts. Musty, nasty, dungeony.
Hey, real life thing. We're having a storm, and if I get disconnected, I'll just join Discord on my phone, and
Okay.
Somebody can drag me along.
Okay,
But
we'll
I
do
should be
it.
good.
We'll do that.
Are you in Georgia?
I'm in Florida, North Florida.
Oh, I'm
They
in
were-
Southwest Georgia, and we're having a storm too.
There it is.
Fun time.
I'm a
We had. I'm
Bernadine,
in North Florida, but we had all of our storms yesterday.
That's alright. Well, my country's on fire, so we all have something going on.
We'll send the rain to you. How's that?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. What about we take 2-3 minutes here? Actually, let's do that.
Okay, that sounds good.
Hey, Org told me you wanted both of you. Somebody, are you guys with Fantasy Grounds? Because I have
No,
I
my-
haven't-
Well,
Damn.
Paulette is, yep.
I just always have this my tiny problem with it. I wish it would have. It's silly. What I'm about to say, you'd think it would just do that. It doesn't register as a game to Discord. So we
Yeah,
have
I
this
don't know about
overlay.
that. It's weird. We can't do overlay on it because of that. But yeah, poor Paulette.
Hey.
We always come to her with stuff like
Well,
that.
No, that's I don't even know how we fix that. I'm not the one that handles the Discord, but I will bring that up at the Monday meeting and see.
It might be very easy for them to do it too. Might not be a big
Yeah,
thing.
because it's on Discord's end, right? Like they do the overlay, but like I was just thinking, like if you guys reach out to them and are like, hey, can we get the overlay to work on our show? How do we do that? Because I'm always like, man, if I could get rid of this screen. But we're in Fantasy Grounds, I can't tell who's talking.
But the person you want to talk to on Fantasy Grounds for Discord is Derek. And if you ever log into the Fantasy Grounds Discord, you'll see him at the top of the page if he's on.
Yeah, I've dealt with him a few
I
times.
might
He's
do that.
really helpful. He's really cool too.
I always feel bad because I haven't bought Fantasy Grounds. I use the demo and Org just runs games, and I like it so much. But again, I can't afford it. And,
We'll get you the dice at some point though. At least.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of dice, wait till you see the new ones that are coming out soon.
I'm
Oh my
sure. I'm
God,
sure.
they're so pretty.
I'm sure they are. I'll get all of them.
Well, when we're done, I can do a quick show of what they look like. But they are in the test channel right now,
Ah, that's cool. I'll go take a look.
along with all the other really cool stuff in test channel, like I made up tokens,
Nice.
maps, and
I'm getting really good
Yeah.
with all that stuff too. All the image generation and logos and Photoshop.
I'll be reaching out to a bunch of people soon that make maps. They can
For
come put
maps,
them on the.
I'm good at making them, but I just don't like it. It just takes too long.
It's getting the animated maps on the
Oh,
Fantasy
yeah,
Grounds.
that I'm gonna
yeah,
like. That I'm gonna
on the
like.
Forge.
I've
Yeah,
learned a lot of
'cause
tricks. I learned a lot of tricks from your friend too. That if you want to put wave in your trees, it's like water, but it looks like trees are moving around.
Oh.
And tricks like that,
Gotta love Josh's show on Saturday.
Yeah.
He's like the Bob Ross of Fantasy Grounds maps.
He sure is.
Dungeon Alchemist is on Steam, and that's what I use to build maps. And yeah, that would be.
This one is
amazing,
good.
'cause
This one is good because it's AI generated almost. Like it does it for you. You don't have to place every little thing. It's gonna you
Yeah.
ask him for a tavern, he's gonna make you a tavern. Boom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I make when Org's like, I need a map on the fly. I like, okay, and then I go do that while he's narrating. So I can make a map like it's not great, but I can make a decent map in like 10 minutes. And it's animated, but Fantasy Grounds, I can only give him it has a Fantasy Grounds option on it as well for exporting, but like when you put it in Foundry breaks the map every time. Like you don't get any of the effects.
The
It's
thing
supposed
with
to
that
work-
is it's not Fantasy Ground who makes those extensions. It's other people around.
yeah.
But
And, like-
integration with D&D Beyond would be a big thing for sure for people that play only D&D and stuff. But
I've
I
never
think it's
seen
hard.
I've never seen Org put like one of the maps break. So like Fantasy Grounds is remarkably better to make maps for, and if we can have them animated,
And I'm not even I
Oh.
don't even use Fantasy Ground as I should for map making. You can actually make map using Fantasy Ground and make really cool shit with it. Like you can make a house, let's say with a roof, and if you enter the house, the roof disappear, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can make the different levels.
Yeah,
Or
so I need to look into that. I just don't have time. But yeah.
Yeah. I I really want to get Fantasy Grounds, and my birthday's this month. Maybe my wife will be kind, but I also wish there was an integration for D&D Beyond, which I'm sure that you guys have heard a million times.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I heard that I was talking to I think it was Derek actually, or one of the guy that worked there for a while, or did, or does. He was saying that it was really hard to do, because the way Fantasy Ground is coded, and it's just not easily you can't easily integrate stuff to it without adding a lot to the load of processing or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to have permission to integrate. So
Yeah, and now Hasbro owns it, so
Well, the thing is, Fantasy Ground are the only one that actually have a deal with Wizard of the Coast and Hasbro. Well, it's not Hasbro, I guess. I'm not sure, but
it
they
is.
have.
Hasbro's the big company.
But they have Fantasy Ground are the only one that have a real license for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
the
why-
Roll20 don't. All the other one they don't.
Yeah,
Like they can
I
still
don't-
use it, but
Yeah, I just like the fact that I can be like, if you have Steam, just grab the demo thing and you can play the game.
it's pretty cool.
Which, and everything else, it's like, especially Roll20. Roll20 takes so much of the immersion out of a game. Like,
Well, there's
had
ways
so
to
many
do it,
hopes.
man. There's ways to make it better, though. I've seen some people rolling with Roll20, and you couldn't even tell it was Roll20. The way that he had it, I'm not sure how he did that. That was pretty cool. All right,
yeah,
I see
Not
all
a
of
fan.
you
I
back.
I like orgs. Love orgs. Fantasy Ground.
Okay, let's get back to it. So, big corridor in front of
looking for
you,
traps.
looking for traps. It smells mossy and mushroomy and
Ooh, mushroomy.
yeah, mushroomy. Wait, my cam is off. There we go.
Okay, so we're looking for traps.
You can, the highest of you with investigation can roll for the group with advantage. I think it's, I know he's gone, so Cog is in here. So I need
I
one
have
of
a
you.
+4.
Yeah, I have a +3, so you have the bigger. Your score.
Would you like to assist me in looking for traps?
Sure, I'll assist you.
That is a really good idea.
Yeah. Wonderful
I forgot
idea.
to hit or advantage, so I'll just roll it again. Because Bookwing's smart, but I'm not. Oh my god, it flashed that 20 at the last second. I was like,
Oh.
crit! And then it rolled a 14. So 18. What do we as a team see?
So you don't see anything specific, but you can tell as you got a little bit, like you did a step down maybe, and you're
Oh, yeah, I
smelling
would've
the
been
air a little
flying.
bit more, and you're looking at it, and so you think that whatever that mist is, breathing too much of it will not be a good idea. Other than that, you don't think there's any traps or anything like that, like mechanical at least, or magical as far as you can tell.
Okay, I like. I don't think this mist is good for your health. That's too bad. I was hoping to get some mushrooms.
Well, maybe if we put, cloth over our mouths, might be easier to be in this area.
I had an option at one point to take this amazing thing, and it was called Gust, and we could it away. But I would also fly across the room when I'd cast it, so I didn't decide to learn it.
Yeah,
So I
unfortunately, Cloudy and Windy aren't here.
Yeah, I wish.
You hear, you do hear a little cackling, just echoing very far away, deeper behind that corridor. Very covered by like in another room maybe or something, but just a small cackling for a few seconds. Like going kind of insane, like
So, there's somebody laughing. Do we want to go this way, or we want to see if there's another way down?
Well, with the unbreathable air, I think we go the other way. Let's just turn to the corridor and see if we can see another direction
I
down.
wonder if the mushroom air made them nuts.
Maybe they've been making hats? I don't know.
Breathe in the
All right.
mushrooms and trip out. I don't know.
Let's take a peek this way and see what we see.
So far, so good.
I can see things outside, but in here you guys are better. Come look and see what you see.
Long corridor
Alright.
to the right. As Bookwing is looking, you still hear that little cackling from afar.
Does it sound like it's getting closer?
About the same.
Well, I'll take cackling over poison gas. Just saying.
There's a corridor that turns to the south here.
And you also do see at the end of the corridor there's a faint glow coming from the entrance at the end. There's an entrance that turns left, and there's a faint glow coming from it. And maybe
And
a sound of like water.
And I say, and to the south, that corridor turns west, and there's if you look closely, you can see a faint glow down there.
Hmm.
I think I hear water.
Wonder if it's the kitchen.
Okay, we have to go some direction. What do you guys think?
I think we should keep going south.
All right, let's do it. All right, as we approach the end, what do we notice now?
You hear, not right there, like it's not just past the corner, but you can hear more of those growling, the two dogs growling that you heard before. You think that it's going back that way.
Oh yeah, that would be going kind of back to that same room with the doggies.
If anything else, we can deal with the dogs and check that room as well.
All right. So, Ayn, did you want to try and feed them? I know how you are.
Yeah,
Like you did that.
we brought a picnic with us, so hey, boo boo. So get some food out of the picnic basket.
Yogi Bear the dog.
All right, you go in front then. Crazy. You have
I
like
hover at the ceiling everywhere we go in here.
Come here, puppy, puppy.
All right.
I'll just kind of quietly. Nice puppy, puppies.
I will
see-
yeah.
A little fountain of glowing water that seems very refreshed and very nice, little kind of well. And behind it, you see a stair that goes down up a little bit, and you see two doggo there sitting in front of the stair, waiting. Somehow they're not crossing the stair. Give me a second here so you can see them. And you see a big head of like a minotaur skeleton behind it, and those two hellhound in front of it. But they cannot cross that stair for some reason. So the two dogs just keep pacing left and right, and the one behind is just standing there looking down towards you.
well, I don't see a crypt. I think we go the other way.
This is fascinating.
You sure you don't want to meet my friend Minotaur Skeleton and his two
don't know.
doggos?
He
I really
has-
kind of want to poke that thing and see if it can come over here.
it has a nice act.
He does have a nice axe. Let's see. If they can't cross, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if a spell or an arrow would cross through to them and not come. Nothing come back towards us.
Well, a minute ago you were gonna tame them, and now you want to shoot them?
No, the big guy.
No, the
big guy in the
Minotaur.
back.
I want to be nice to the dogs. It's the Minotaur that I'm not
Ooh,
too
wait.
fond of.
That's the play. You could see if you can toss food in there to the hellhounds.
We could toss you.
No, I think that's a bad idea. I cling a little higher to
A
the
little
ceiling.
gnome chicken. Not a good idea.
So
I'm just kidding. Don't worry. All right. What about the glowing water, though?
yeah,
If they can't cross it, is it
they can't cross the stairs. So I will try. I will, as I'm going in, I will be looking for traps or anything dangerous.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. There's no trap. You can tell just if your passive is enough for that. As you're getting closer, the dogs start kind of like stressing out and and you notice that there's like a little line of powder on the ground right in front of them that seems to be keeping them from crossing. Maybe it's some
Okay.
kind of salt or something. It's like a white little powder.
There's
In a
some
line.
powder on the ground. Let's not cross the powder. So I'm gonna take some of the food. I'll break a couple pieces and I'll toss it to the dogs. Hellhounds. Here you go, puppy. You want cookies? Here you go.
Give me an
Throw 'em a little bit
animal.
of picnic.
Animal handling or persuasion, whichever is the highest, with advantage because of the food and the group helping and whatever.
Definitely persuasion. Animal handling.
And Bookwing, you get very interested by the fontaine while they are doing that. Give me a
Yeah, I was gonna actually send you a message about that.
yep,
Like,
yeah,
I go into my zone where I'm like, this is
studying
fascinating.
your thing. Yeah, give me an Arcana check for the thing.
4 + 4 = 8.
All right, so it's just interesting.
I'm gonna continue trying to investigate it and Arcana check it.
So one of the dog looks at you a little bit curious, like, what the hell do you want me to do with that? And then smell the bread a little bit, and then push it a little bit. And the other dog's like, hey, she sent that for me. And he tries to take, and now they start playing and kind of fighting each other to know who's going to be playing with the piece of bread. And they're running around and doing their thing. The Minotaur skeleton is just looking at you, keep pacing left and right, waiting for you to cross. The dogs seem to be neutral to you now. Like, I wouldn't say they're friendly, but they're neutral.
And I'll take a couple other small pieces of whatever we have in the picnic basket and toss a couple more in there so they, that I really am being nice to them and giving them cookies. Okay.
Ooh, that's
In
right.
my world, everything that's edible to a dog is called a cookie. It doesn't matter what
Alright.
it is.
You know what I just remembered? I changed a bunch of my rations on my characters to bacon.
Oh, that's right. I do
Ooh.
remember that. Oh my god, I do remember that.
I'm going to take out a day's worth of rations and bacon, and I'm gonna hand some of it to go.
Go, Helen.
I'm gonna hand it.
Helen,
I'm gonna hand
Helen.
it to Goal, and
Okay, so give me another
half
persuasion.
and then half.
Yeah,
I'm
give
gonna
me
throw another
Okay.
half.
give me another persuasion with
Advantage?
advantage again. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Persuasion with advantage. Yay, come on. Net
There you
20.
go.
Oh, those are some happy doggos.
Yep. So now they are friendly towards you.
Good.
Doesn't mean
Good.
that you can necessarily tell them what to do or anything like that. They are not trained. You don't know if you can talk to them necessarily or anything like that. But they will not attack you, and they might help you.
Now, Mr. Minotaur, do you talk?
I'm gonna go back to the fountain after I throw in the other half of bacon.
Look at this Minotaur skeleton. You don't think he's interesting?
He doesn't.
Well, he didn't eat the bacon.
He doesn't care about the bacon. No.
Yeah, he's a skeleton. He doesn't eat. Let's see. I have arrows. You have arrows. You think they might work on the skeleton?
I
I
mean,
don't
we
know.
can shoot him and see.
Here's what I do. I have those. I have rocks from when we were in that crypt. I just hand her a rock, like a rock, and I'm like, just try this.
I'll
And
toss
then
a
I go
rock
back
at
to
the
studying.
Minotaur.
So use any of your range attack.
Okay.
That stone gives a +1, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And it counts as magical.
Yeah.
okay.
Also, yes, counts as magical.
Okay, so just do a roll, and we'll add one manually. All right.
I've been carrying it so long, I've never used it. I'm like, yeah, might as well give it to her.
As soon as you hit him with the rock, and the rock crossed over that line of salt, some of the salt kind of blew away and disappears. And now the skeleton is coming down. So initiative from here. Can you? How much damage does the rock does?
It's your strength plus 1.
So that'd be like 4.
Yeah.
Jeez. A lot.
Ooh, okay, here we go, Bookwing. I have a -1 to initiative. Cool. All right.
All right, my turn.
You are going first, yes.
Okay, I will shoot him. Oh, I'm doing good. Only get one shot, right?
You get only one shot. Give me a sec. That was a hit. Damage I just put it on him. As a ranger, next time you want to put your... Oh no, Hunter's Mark is a level 1. Your there's another thing you can... Favored beast.
Favorite enemy.
Yeah, favorite enemy. Always make sure you click that first.
Well, I just took it away.
Sorry, favored foe. That's what it is. Favored foe.
So don't click the thing. It should be always there.
Okay.
And just click the favorite enemy beast. It's gonna do the same effect. Give me a sec. Don't touch.
Okay, go ahead. You to fix it.
Okay, so everything else is good for now.
I also have Hunter's Prey, but I have Horde Breaker picked, but there's only one enemy. So.
The dog decide to go after those bones after that Minotaur. They've been looking at those bones for so long, and finally they have a good reason to go after it. You see the dog starting to... He opens his mouth and kind of a fire breath comes out of it, engulfing the whole Minotaur in the flames. And he rolled a 1. Almost killed the Minotaur doing so, and then disappears. Second dog keep playing with the bread for now. Minotaur still on fire, not understanding what's going on, goes after Tenet. That's a hit. He hit you with his horn using his gore attack. Got you pretty good. And now you are grappled. Not grappled, you are restrained, stuck to his horn.
Yes, yes. One of you push him off of me.
Buckwing, your turn.
I'm going to try. and then I'm gonna Ray of Frost the Minotaur. Okay, it hits. And then damage. Oh wow, look at me. I'm so useful. And he has to make a, or is it just automatic? Takes 1d8 cold damage. His movement is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. And bonus action. So one of the dogs is missing now.
Yes, one of the dog
Okay.
did a breath of fire on it and then disappeared. Like he burned himself into that breath. So it's some type of magical animal that... It's like a familiar, pretty much.
Can I
Magical familiar, I mean.
can I use as a bonus action try and persuade him to back up? I don't want him to get hurt or something.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Animal handling or persuasion.
Okay. A nat 20. I just want him to back off. I don't want him to also get hurt.
Give me a
And
sec,
that's
guys.
my turn. Yeah. Yeah, Bookwing is unsure whether, because I can't know that he hit himself and with the fire, but I'm starting to wonder about the magical properties of this said room.
Okay, so what happened there? I was looking at something. So you did a Ray of Frost, and now okay, Ray of Frost effect, Persuasion Dog. You're not sure if he understood your word, but he did go a little bit further, and he keeps playing with a piece of bread still.
Okay.
Go Alan, your turn.
All right. She's gonna whip out that rapier and stab that silly old skeleton. Let's see. I get this because y'all are right here. Yay! And then she will disengage and move back.
Oh, cunning ability.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay, so I'm grappled, but I'm not.
Oh, give me a second, a combat tracker. There we go. New turn. Yeah, so you are restrained, but you're not grappled. So it means that if you want to unrestrain yourself, it's just an action and boom, you are. There's no roll, there's nothing to do. But if you don't want to do that and you want to use your action to attack, you will have disadvantage to everything you do until you get out of the restraint.
Okay, I'm still gonna attack.
Okay, so give yourself disadvantage. Oh man, drop that 20. Ah.
Alright, that's it.
Ah, this thing is almost dead too. The dog decided to turn around and bite at those bones. Oh wait, I'm trying to hit him, but the stare. And he missed. Minotaur, you're still stuck on his horn right now. He kind of moves his head, like swing his head, throw you on the wall. So it's gonna count as another gore attack. Ooh, with a critical.
Oh.
I
I
think,
might be toast.
well, we are reunited today.
Did you want to repost?
I'm dying.
And how much? 13. Exceed by 13. How much life do you have when you're full?
29.
29. Okay, you're good. At least it's not a dead death on the spot. So now you see a corpse falling down in the corner there. You can hear her having a hard time and bleeding out. She has like one of the horn went through her belly.
Oh, not
Buckwing, your turn.
Okay. If this kills him, I don't want him to like die. I want to preserve him in ice.
The skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god.
Critical.
Oh,
Does it automatically roll the crit for me? What do I do
It
here?
does, but just roll the damage, and I'll take away the unconscious and dead. Alright, you killed him good. What was it with? Ray of Frost, so yeah, you see like half of his body gets engulfed in snow and ice, and he's stuck there and he dies with the dog behind him still trying. Like, the dog didn't actually like that at all. He hates ice, so he's like, what the hell is that? And he backs off. And the skeleton is now a big frozen skeleton, dead but frozen.
So we're gonna focus on the fact that Tanith went down, but afterwards I'm taking that head.
Okay. All right. So
do you have any curing or anything?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I'll rush over and try to, help her as best I can to stop bleeding so she doesn't bleed out.
I have nothing. Do you have medicine?
Not trained in it.
Me either. But I'm gonna try. Can I make a medicine check to try and stabilize her? Wait.
yes, give me a medicine check, and if you have a medicine kit, it's free. You don't have to do the roll.
Shit, I don't have my gold or fuck. I had healing potions. I've never used them.
Oh, did we forget to? Did you take the wrong one? Maybe. I think you had 2 of your character in there because we uploaded it. So let's see. Or maybe we forgot to transfer your
Let me check
inventory. I'm pretty sure you did have a potion of healing.
Yeah, because I've never used them. Like the magic rock, I never used it. I knew I had it.
Alright, so I'll just do that then. You give her a potion.
Yeah. And we'll just nix out the potions. There's no reason to worry about it right now.
Yeah. No,
So,
I
yeah,
do have all your stuff in on D&D Beyond, so we can fix it later.
Okay, so I will
So he stuffed a potion in your mouth, healing you on the spot. You wake up.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, don't do that. That's scary. And then I'm gonna fly over and take this head and put it in my bag.
Other than what else does the skelly have on it?
Okay, the skeleton. Let's see.
Oh wait, while you're doing that, I want to do one more thing. I'm gonna take one of these bones. I'm gonna shake it off, and then I'm gonna very gently fly over here and throw him a bone and some bacon.
He keeps gnawing on it.
Pop some bacon around the bone, so it's like an extra treat.
Alright, I'm just gonna look at the loot real quick.
Come on, give Tanith a new weapon.
Well, the axe is immense. It's a big freaking axe. It's a great axe that could be used like a great axe. And there's another broken great axe in the corner. Give me a second here.
We should grab that. I mean, we could sell it to the smith. The smith. A little extra money never hurts. Can anybody in our party identify magic items? Just
So
in
you
case.
don't the weapon is not magical though. You can tell. It's just a very big axe that you could sell, or you could reforge in something else. And there's also a broken great axe that you could do the same. And there's a vial of Minotaur essence. But to be able to grab this one, any of you have any kind of kit, like medicine kit or herbalist kit or I don't think you guys do. I'm still gonna put it in there. Usually, next time try to always have some type of kits on you. That's what you use to be able to get those vials.
I have a mess kit. That's it.
That
Only
works.
kit
That
then.
works. So every kit can be used 10 times. So you have 10 use as your mess kit. It use one of them to be able
Okay.
to take the vial. So just put a mark beside it or something. And I'm gonna put the stuff into the party sheet. And now you guys have a dog.
Nice.
All right.
I do have cure wound. Can I roll that on myself?
Yes. So you have a spell of cure wound? Oh yeah, you are a ranger, that's right.
Sweet.
There you go. Took your spell slot. And
Here, puppy. What should we name? Do you have a name, puppy?
I guess you're gonna have to name him.
I think it should be Lucifer.
Sounds good.
Okay, so if you look on your sheet,
Dexter.
Dexter. Oh,
I think he's yours. So enjoy him.
if you look on your sheet in the cohort section,
Hmm?
I've added a hellhound there, okay? If you click on the pin and you unlock the thing so you can change stuff, you can change his name and stuff, and when I put it on the map, you're gonna be the one able to roll for him. So it's your dog. It's your family, it's your pet now, for now, anyway.
Yay. Aw. Too bad we don't speak that language.
And I'm gonna put him
Can you
as
touch
your
a hellhound? Like, is he?
Can you what?
Can you touch him?
Yeah, you can touch him. It's physical.
I know, but he's not like burning or anything.
No, unless he wants to. I mean, he's hot to the touch, and you have to be careful with the mouth. There's like flaming coming out of it a little bit.
All right, I think we should go back the other way now. How healthy am I feeling?
You're still
About a
missing a little
third.
bit.
I'll grab a couple of the, not too huge bones, but it's, some bones, extra ones, and throw it in the pack. Lucifer for later.
Did we search the room? We only saw what was on the skeleton. The room
Oh, yeah,
is
that's right.
empty.
The
Yeah.
room is empty, but in the opposite wall, you can tell that a piece of the wall was blocked off by someone, like, and it looks very, very easy to push off, to break open. Actually, no.
The
There's
door to the outside.
is there a door there? Give me a sec. I'm confused.
Yeah, because the door was where.
Okay, so
We can hear
yeah.
them snore.
There's a door in front of you, there, and there's a door on the other side, which was the door that just opened right now.
Okay, so we don't know what's in the far door.
No, you don't know what is in this one, but you do see a little doggy door at the bottom of it, and the door goes in. The dog goes in for a few minutes, disappears, and comes back. And he's showing you a toy he has. Like, look, I have a toy. Look.
I will pay attention to his toy.
Your hellhound is feeling playful.
Because I'm studying him anyways.
It's
so,
it's a little goblin. If it's a little
squeaky
goblin squeaky toy, and only the head is left. The rest is burnt off.
Yeah. Ooh.
Did we ever check the water? Did you ever touch the water?
He looked at it and couldn't tell if there was anything special of it, but it looks very refreshing and very good looking water, pure. with a little faint glow to it.
I'm gonna try and use druidcraft and mending to restore the squeaky toy,
Okay.
and that's what I'm gonna do while you guys are investigating the well.
So you try to repair it, and then you realize that it's not a toy. It's actually a goblin.
Okay, I'm gonna try and turn it into a squeaky toy.
That's all that's
Uh,
left is the head.
now, any of you? No, I'm just gonna. Okay, so go, Alan. As you look at the water, you had a scratch on your finger, and you just kind of put your hand on the side of the fountain, and a little bit of water splashed on it, and it healed you. It
Oh my
it
god.
got rid of the scratch.
Quick, Aneth, drink some of this. My scratch is gone. Maybe it'll heal you.
I'm feeling so bad that I go over and I peer at it. Still hesitant, but at this point, I don't know how we can continue if I can't get healing. So I scoop up a handful and take a sip.
It heals you
Sweet.
automatically full. Now I
Wow.
want you to grab the spell slot you use for your healing that you did yourself. Take it back. So it gives you your slot back as well.
Wow.
So that thing you all can use it one time. So Tenet had her use now, so she cannot use the fountain again. There's a one use for all of you.
So let me ask you a question: could I take the bottle from the healing potion and take water out and restore the healing potion?
One time. If you want to take your use for that, you could.
Yeah, that's what I want to do then.
Yeah, perfect. So just
After
give
I'm
yourself
done messing with the dog.
give yourself
Yeah.
a
So-
healing potion then.
Can Goellen take a vial of it for herself with her mess kit vial?
That's what I'm
Yes.
looking for.
Yes.
You should
could.
take some too.
So you could have
Yeah.
you can have a potion of healing basically that will heal anybody full one time.
Awesome.
The dog goes back in that little room and comes back with something else that he wants to show you. He has a bag in his mouth.
Ooh, I'll take the bag.
You look at the bag and there's like little inscription on it and stuff, and Bookwing recognized the bag from where he's at. It's a bag of holding.
Yes. Oh, good.
I
puppy.
go, that is not an
puppy.
ordinary bag. That is a bag of holding.
So it's in a party sheet.
Right.
And then I demonstrate using the handy haversack, and I just pull one of the fucking ladders out,
Oh,
Of it.
jeez.
and I go, it does this, but I mean, not as good as this, but mostly like this. And then I put the ladder back.
All right. That is so cool.
Demonstrating out of character. I'm just demonstrating I don't need it.
There's- I put it in my. Here, I'm trying to see.
Well, it's your dog, Goellen. It's your bag. What's in it?
Yay.
I would like to point out that I feel like it's our dog. I know we can do that.
Because you gave the bacon. Yeah.
But, well,
There's
I more
not
meant, not implying that we're in some sort of relation, but that we now co-own a dog together, and we will be great doggy parents because I'm going to do a lot of research on this animal and discover its goings-ons. And I mean, I'm going to take excellent care of it with you.
You see the little dog goes back again in there, and he's trying to pass something too big. Like, dogs, sometimes they're dumb a little bit. Like, the thing is
Yeah.
too big, doesn't fit in like, he's trying so hard
Yeah.
to bring something else.
I think you should just open the door there, Bookwing.
But I'll reach into the bag I'm holding and see if there's anything in there.
Nothing in there other than like something rotten, maybe some fruit from a long time ago or something.
I'll throw it to the side, knows, Hellhand might like it. Lucifer might be like, yeah, cool, rotten food, woohoo.
All right. Bookwing, do you want to open that door or should I come over there? He's trying to get something out.
Well, I guess we
you're
can
right
split
there.
the money later. There's money.
There's money.
Where's their money?
I think so. There's treasure hoard. I got treasure hoard, right?
What? Treasure
I
hoard?
have result treasure hoard too.
What does that mean? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
It
It's
just
on my
popped up on the
page.
screen. You
I took
shared the
it's a
treasure hoard with us.
Pair of
Oh, did I
Engraved bone
share
dice,
the wrong thing? So
potion.
yeah, it's all in the bag that the dog is trying to bring.
Okay.
There's a few things in there, so yeah, let's make it easy. So he was able to finally bring it. So most of it is stuff that's just for resale, like treasure and art and stuff like that, like the pair of bones and the embroidered silk. But there's 4 items. There's a scroll and 2 potions and a globe. So do you see what it is? I might have shared the wrong thing. Yeah.
It just says orb. It doesn't say what.
Ah, okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
put that.
I'll take a look at the orb.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I can
It's
see it.
it's not that uncommon, so you might have seen something like that before.
$17.
Ooh, bone dice. Nice.
It's a drift globe. It's basically a globe, a lamp that you can have float around and send.
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll explain to him. So I hold it up and I go, "This isn't as useful to me as it would be to one of you," and then I touch it and I don't know, illuminates, and in a weird deep voice, and it turns into a light and floats. And I was like, "This will light your way."
Very good.
That's
I'd
awesome.
really
Oh.
I'd really like the dice and the scroll.
There's a
Definitely
potion
don't want
of there's a
the
potion of
scroll, they
healing
can
as
help
well in there that you recognize, that you know it's a potion of healing. The scroll, you can give me Arcana
Okay.
check as well.
All right. I'm gonna ask if somebody wants to assist me with this scroll, and hold it open while I go through a book.
I'll hold it
I'll
open
give you
for
the
you.
dice.
Okay. So advantage.
The drift-
And I got a crit.
It's a scroll of command.
Ooh.
And the other potion is not uncommon as well, so it's a potion of climbing. So here we go, everything is identified. So usually, unless you guys need something on the spot that you want to grab and use, leave everything there, and we can share and split everything at the end. We'll assume that it's in the bag of holding for now or something,
Okay.
Fine with me.
so we don't waste too much time on that for now.
However, the drift globe would be important to you guys right now.
so- Some of
okay.
us. Listen, you said it for light source. That
Yeah,
would, yeah,
let
I don't.
me do that.
that-
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too, so I can read it
Yeah,
to you.
I do have a lantern, so I could do.
Oh, you have a lantern? I'm just carrying this torch.
Yeah, my bag of holding. I finally opened it. But this would be, this drift globe can come into handy if we have to deal with, dude vampire again.
All right.
Small
Here's
sphere,
some-
glass, light, daylight, and I'm trying to see. It's 60 feet, so it illuminates 60 feet.
Perfect.
So
I'm
if
baking
we
something
get
for it right now.
vampires to come out and try to bite us, we throw daylight. You die. Shh. Vampire gone. Bye bye.
All
me a
right. Well,
second
why don't you
here.
take that too?
Remember, Bookwing says, now be careful. If another creature were to grab this, it would immediately turn your light off.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, so then I demonstrate. So I was like,
So
you're
that-
making it light up, right?
So that thing here, Globy,
Not Trying
It's
to make it light up.
so the globy is just
Yeah.
the globe of light that you can move around.
I
Cool.
grab it and the light goes out, and I was like, "So be careful where you position it."
So do you keep it off right now? Or? Anyway, you guys can drag the globe around and it's gonna make light wherever you want.
Yeah, it has to just be within 60 feet of you.
So that's globy here.
Yeah, why don't you keep it with you, since I already have this torch lit, and then we'll worry about it, who leaves with it later.
All right, all right. Then where we're going?
All right, so I think we go back where we just came.
Well, there are 2 doors in here.
Well, the door
Right.
north goes back to the beginning of the like you've been in front of that door before, so you know
Right.
where it leads. We can open it if you want.
No, well, yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying there's a door right here, and he's been pulling stuff out of the corner.
Yeah, we want to
Like
go
the-
see what's.
Yeah, I really strongly feel we should continue mapping out the rest of this place, especially since he had so many items that he pulled from over here.
I'll have you peek inside. You went down and you poke your head into it to see a little bit. And it's just there's nothing else in the room.
So, well, in this room, I wanted to ask a question. Do I know roughly where the skeleton adventurers are from here?
Say that last part again. I'm sorry, I was reading something. I got.
Sorry. Do I know where the skeleton adventurers are from here?
Somewhere this
Yeah,
way
that's what I
somewhere.
thought.
So if you guys want to take like 10 minutes and try to investigate where to find the entrance, you could do that as a
That's what
group
I
kind of
kinda wanna
thing.
do.
Is everybody okay with that?
Sounds good.
But I'll do what the party wants to do, obviously.
So if we all take 10 minutes, you can kind of do an investigation roll, and I will tell you where the entrance those adventurer guys are.
Okay. You guys want to do that?
Sure.
Good.
All right.
I have
So
no.
you don't. So I'm gonna.
Wait,
move-
I was gonna roll for the thing.
All right, you should roll, yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
Would you like to help me look for this for
Yeah, I'll help
anything in the yeah, thank you.
I tried to determine from over here. I don't know where they are from over here. You guys look.
22.
Lucifer, you want more bones, more cookies?
22. Alright, so I'll just move all of you guys together.
Of course, we do want to investigate his little room too, in case he's got other.
So you
treats
did,
in there.
and you don't
did.
think that there's no passage or anything from here. You made sure of it. But
Okay.
if you go back to the beginning, it's somewhere behind that door. So you know that the entrance to get to the Lost Adventurer is behind that door.
Okay. All right. Well, I will check the door to see if there's any traps and check to see if it's locked.
Perception
I
or
will
investigation.
I will assist.
Okay.
Such a good
Let's
assistant.
see.
I know, that's what I do. I should have just named myself Help Action.
Yay.
27. No trap, no lock, just a regular door.
Okay. Then I will carefully just open it just a little to peek in.
you see pillars that at there's like a ring on all the pillars at the top of it that act like a lamp almost. So they are glowing, putting some light into the room. And you see this piece of the wall here that was maybe was a door before, and it was covered up by like a very cheap, kind of quick cover up to block the door.
Like they bricked it in.
Yeah.
I will fly to the top of the room
Okay.
and and I'll be like, I think the door is here.
So yeah, somewhere along this wall here, like this piece more particularly, is broken. Like it would look like it would be easy to break in.
I'm going to level up after this adventure. I'm going to don't have a spell I could. Yeah, you know what? All right. Here's what I'll do. I will ray of frost the wall.
Okay. No roll needed or anything like that. The wall just goes down. Then you hear a bunch of skeleton.
I might have overextended myself here.
Initiative.
All right, I'm gonna run in as soon as possible.
Okay, looks like Tenet's gonna go first. Oh no, you didn't.
Oh,
roll
I didn't
the-
have a. Yeah,
There we
I
go.
was still
Yeah,
first.
you're still first.
All right, was I here? Hey, put this in your bag. All right, I'm going first against what?
So they're all behind that door over here.
Oh, this door. I ran too far. All right, who can I see through the door? Do I have to get closer?
Let's see. So you can see them just by like if you go just a little bit closer, you're gonna start seeing them behind the door.
Okay, so I still can't shoot from there. I have to get here. I should be able to see them enough to shoot them from here, right? Probably just that healthy one.
Healthy.
The one on the far.
So what's the question? I'm
South.
sorry.
Who can I shoot from where I am?
Oh, you can shoot if you can see them. You can shoot them.
All right, I'm gonna shoot this first, closest one. Okay, why
Oh,
did I
you're
do
all at
that?
disadvantage.
Oh, because I'm still grappled. Am I grappled? I'm prone.
Oh,
From
you're
the-
prone. Yeah, that's
you didn't
why.
take it off.
No, you've been crawling around since then.
Fully healed.
I'm just doing some burpees. so-
There we go. You up? Shoot again. Just roll again.
That's a miss?
No, that's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit.
That's a
Okay.
hit.
I don't know what. I must have lag.
No, it's because you're not aiming at him. You're just rolling. You don't have
No,
him
I
as a
didn't.
target. I don't
But I
know.
pulled it on his head.
Huh.
I don't know. I think it lagged. I think I saw the miss.
The
for a
damage.
second.
The damage went through though. Anyway. So.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You almost killed him with your arrow.
Sweet. One's almost down. What are you guys doing?
You guys here. Actually, give me a second here. Bookwing,
Yes.
you heard a door opening and you hear something heavy coming from the door
From where?
here.
I think we woke something up. We should. I don't know what we should do. Something heavy, something large is coming.
Okay, and this is whose turn right now?
Teeny's.
Go Ellen, it's your turn.
Mud. Okay, so when I was investigating the door, was there a lock on the door? It just wasn't locked, but there is a lock.
On the door that you just entered, like this one here,
Huh?
there was no door, no lock, no nothing.
No lock.
Just
Okay.
a regular door.
I am gonna rush over and close the door. They didn't.
And
say
you
it
see
had-
behind the door a giant half ogre.
Yep. Oh, ogre. No, bad, bad.
And he got surprised when he saw you and you closed the door. And he says something in giant. Any of you speak giant?
Let me check. Nope.
He's coming hot to open the door.
Lucifer, guard the door, puppy, please. Good puppy, guard the door.
And that was your turn, Golan? Yeah, that was your turn, I think. Oh, did I skip you? You closed the door
No.
and that was it?
Yeah, well, I mean, that my action was to close the door and then go
'Kay.
back to where I was.
'Kay.
So.
You could have still a bonus action if you want to hide or something. For cunning and happy or something.
Maybe still.
No, because I'm getting ready to fight, so there's not really any. I guess I could stand behind a pillar, but if I stand behind a pillar, I can't fight the skeletons as easily. So I'll just stick where I am.
Okay. Bookwing?
I am going to. I guess we're going to frostbolt this one. That I can see. I also say, Lucifer, fetch! And then I. Ray of
Lucifer looks at you and walks away slowly towards the door, and he's sitting in front of the door and waiting.
Okay. So hit that guy with it, and then damage, and then damage. You know what? That sucks. All right. Well, okay. I had a 7 the first time when it didn't roll on the guy, and it just rolled on my thing. And that is, and I yell, no, Bones, fetch, Lucifer, fetch, and I'm like, shooting where, pointing where I shot the ray of frost. I'm done. That's my turn.
Giant ogre coming through door.
You see the dog starting to twitch and shake like something is wrong with him almost, and then he starts to switch in something else.
What?
Oh no, puppy.
And you see a very surprised Codline transforming what it was before to that dog. Looks very like almost mad that you guys can see it now, and he opens the door.
Is he an enemy?
We've been bamboozled.
Oh no, is he the secret agent?
He might just be the secret agent. Tenet, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Might as well take one skeleton down, right? If I can.
Oh
Apparently I
no!
can't. Alright, so I got...
Oh, skeleton, I skipped. Alright, so he's gonna come out and try to use a short sword on you. That's a big miss. The ogre goes and he's like, "Tank master," and he comes in slowly and he says something in giant again, probably something insulting. and goes and hide, try to cover Cogline. Go, Alan, it's your turn.
Okay. Ooh, giant thing.
Plot
Not
twist.
happy. Half ogre. Let's see. I guess I'm going to have to pull out the rapier and hope for the best.
Don't we all? There you go.
Right. Well, that's okay, and I'm going to disengage. Go back there.
Alright.
And that completes my turn.
This one has to use a dash, so he cannot attack as he gets to you. Buckwing.
I am going to. Oh, this is so not good. I'm hoping she can handle the skeletons. I'm going to Tasha's Hideous Laughter, the half ogre.
Oh, that's a big fail.
And then I throw the effect on him.
Isn't there any damage too? I thought it was damage with that.
I thought it was 2, but let me double check. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 is infected. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make a saving throw, breaking it if it's a success. So no, it doesn't do any damage.
But I cannot do anything until I break it. Oh, I can see. I'm pretty much like
Yeah.
Inc-
So we
incapacitated.
we also get advantage on our attacks against him, as he's prone.
Okay. Oh, and he's prone too. Nice.
And that's my turn.
You see,
Cogline,
Cogline.
how could you?
He start laughing and he start using speaking a spell, some type of spell casting language. Move on the other door, close the door, and then the door turns into a wall. You'll never make it. And he leaves.
Oh, that's good. He gone. I can get through the door.
Okay, and so that was Cogline. Skeleton dash, trying to push in the others to get his piece. Same thing, this one can actually come here and he has a short bow. And he missed. Tenet, it's your turn.
Alright.
Sober is having so much fun right now, he's running all over the place.
Guess I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me. Or not.
Oh no, you
I
got
did.
him. That's a
Alright.
dead one.
And I'm engaged. The other one's engaged on me. I can't move without an opportunity attack, right?
Yes, exactly.
Alright, I'm dead. Is that one blocking the door at all?
Wait, what?
The
If
dead
it's
one.
the dead one? No, it's not blocking. You could move in if you wanted to.
I don't.
Okay, so this is the dead one. Can you make me the roll again for the ogre for the laughing? CB.
Yep.
Thank you.
Why isn't this scrolling down? All right, there we go. All right, I was about to be upset.
Alright, so he doesn't have the effects on him anymore. It still wasted his turn.
Well, that was good for a minute.
Just a question. You guys were able to see Cogline when I had him there, right? When he transformed? Or was it nothing?
Yeah,
Oh, it
we can
should.
see him.
Yeah, okay.
Went from doggo to dog. Okay, so time to shoot that bow yet
Oh,
again.
son of a bitch.
What?
He went from doggo to son of a bitch.
Oh, son of a bitch. There you go. All right. Yay. And now I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. Okay, this one's gonna attack. And must be a miss. It's a miss. Bookwing.
I am going to Eldritch Blast this dude. 24. Because I
Ooh.
rolled a crit.
Nice. Those crit tonight.
I know, it feels good. There we go. He has 10.
Damn. Okay.
Bonus action, I'm gonna hex him.
That killed him.
Bonus action, I'm gonna hex the skeleton in the doorway. Let's see. It doesn't matter. I just want to do the damage with it. So that. Okay.
You hear Cogline still screaming at you insult and like that you're never gonna make it, that he's gonna get rich by eliminating you, and that the cult will prevail.
So funny story just occurred to me. That guy didn't actually attack us. What if he's like, "Hey, you shouldn't be in here. This is a dangerous place." And we just melted that guy.
Well, he was actually part of the party before you joined. So, and you guys know that there's a secret agent from the cult working in the town, so he might have been a secret agent from them as well, and so...
Yeah, it's just funny to me that he might also just be like some guy that was taking a nap and woke up. He's like, "Hey, you shouldn't be in here." It's dangerous." Boom, 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 boom.
He's not in here with us, so we don't have to worry about him at the moment.
Okay, this one comes here, attacked
Limit
Tenet
the
as
hour.
well. Tenet has been tanking everything since we started this group.
I
This
usually
one,
play a barbarian, so
yeah, and because of the picture, I always assume you are. I forgot you're a ranger. Not that it would change anything. Alright, this one attacks you as well. Ah, that's a big miss again. Wow, those rolls.
All
Then it's your turn now.
right, guys, I need some help here.
Nah, you got this.
All right, well, that's it, I guess.
That's a miss. Damn, you're not lucky on those rolls. Hello.
He's Cogline.
Oh. Go ahead on your turn.
Oh, yep. Let's see. I've got the pole in front of me, so I'm going to have to move around down here. And let's see, this will be the skeleton healthy. Oops. I need
Oh,
to roll
no.
another one because I had advantage and I forgot to. I thought I
Oh, I
clicked
see.
advantage and I didn't. Just there.
There we go. That's a hit.
Now I have my hit. Yeah, and I get my lovely sneak attack because Tanith is over there. Yay!
Sweet.
Yay!
Deleted.
One down.
There we go.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Whoops. Attack. Come on, give me a crit. Oh.
Sweet. Exactly.
Yes.
Alright, Bookwing.
Gonna Eldritch Blast the guy with the hex on him.
Sweet.
Since it got a nat 1, does it like drop its weapon or anything?
No, I don't do that.
His arm falls off.
So he takes 3 from that, and he takes damage from hex. 5. So
Hey, Orc,
my turn.
Hey,
check her Twitch.
I'm looking.
Alright.
Okay, so Bookwing, you were done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let's go. There we go. Man, I cannot roll. Tenet, we're back to you.
All right. Should I hit the one with the hex?
I mean, yeah.
Oh my
My
god!
mister.
I can't do it. Go, Alan.
Okay, I will have to move up again since I can't really see anybody otherwise. Let's see. Let's click.
The one on the east has the hex.
Why didn't I click advantage that time, but it still hit. Let's see, I get this and come on,
Maybe-
oh my god, seriously?
Maybe you have an effect on you that... No, nothing. Okay.
Oh.
So which one was that? No,
That was on
What I'm left.
verbally abusive howl.
That killed him.
Oh, good.
Okay.
One left. He's gonna try and hit me. Hit me.
Oh my god! Bookwing! Please
Zap
finish.
him.
Please!
Finish it.
Eldritch Blast on this guy. Crit.
He's dead.
There we go. Patlang! Yeah, he's dead too.
4.
Okay, so right now it's 9. Do you guys have another like half hour, or do you want us to kind of final that now? If you have to.
Are we gonna pick this back up at some other time?
We could.
Really.
Yeah, no, we could. So I prefer to do that.
Okay, I would rather do that because I get up it early.
Well, cool then. So most of the mission is done. As you kill the last skeleton, you hear the sound of Cogline laughing and leaving from behind the door, and he seems to go deeper into the dungeon, and is gonna be waiting for you guys somewhere else.
I say we take a little rest since we're contained in here before we start trying to find our way out.
Okay.
And then go and find the traitor.
Alright,
Sounds
perfect.
good.
Sobra said, my friend that Cogline actually says a big thank you for like he feels bad that he really wanted to play, but he just started to feel really ill. But he enjoyed the whole thing, and he's the one who's been like, "Oh, can I be the bad guy? And can I do that? And can I?" in Discord.
I hope he feels better.
Yeah, he enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed too. And do you want us to try to do that like a weekly thing for a few weeks or something? Like, what do you guys have in mind? I wouldn't mind keep that going for a few weeks if you wanted to.
I'd enjoy it.
So, what day works best for everyone? Is it better on
So-
Sundays or Wednesdays?
By everyone, he means the three of you, because I'm always available as long as I know what time to be here.
Sundays.
Well, see,
is-
here's the cool thing about my job is, if I'm streaming and playing Fantasy Grounds, I count it as work hours.
Oh, then we should do this every Sunday.
So
It's if I have plans with kids.
Sundays are better for me, but this Sunday I'm gonna be out of town. It's Father's Day too.
Oh, that's right. It is Father's Day.
But I
Okay,
could do the
so
following
should we-
Sunday.
Yeah, so should we keep the Sundays for that then? And around the same time as today, and if we need to call out, we call it out, and if we can play, we play. Does that work?
Yeah.
Because if something happened and two of you cannot make it or something, I have plenty of players that wants to play, so I'll just do something else instead, you know?
Sounds good. And then maybe we see if the other two ladies.
Yeah. Now that they
Would
are
wanna
in,
do it.
Cookie is one of my favorite players. She's been with me for a long time, and she would love to play with other ladies. And same thing for Spider Monkey, I think her name is. I don't know her that much, but she seemed really cool, and she was really excited when she heard about the lady, the damsel of destruction, the triple D's.
The triple D's. And that's why it was named the Damsels of Death and Destruction, because triple D's was the original name.
I think that's awesome, and also Death and
Because-
Destruction does D&D, you know, so it's like D and D and D.
Right.
I think it's great.
Yeah, our name was Digital Dungeon Masters channel. It was he allowed his group to come up with the name for us viewers.
That's really cool. So, and by the way, also, I mean, I don't think you guys have that much time and stuff, but like, we do a lot of other sessions, and you guys, your character is considered like a community character. So any DM that you could join other session with that same character and keep getting like XP and stuff. So last session you played one session, you leveled up. It's because the way I do the leveling is it's per hour. So to level up to next level right now, you guys need 9 hours of live play. So now we did 3, so you need 2 more sessions to get to level 5.
Cool.
And we log and we keep the progression of everybody, and so yeah. I have a few other really decent DM that run stuff as well. CB's a really good DM as well.
Yeah.
So
CB hates DMing. He's constantly DMing.
so he used
I
me
just
to,
started.
DMing is fun. How do you like it so far?
So far, it's good. I'm doing Pathfinder though, so now I have to try and remember D&D.
Yeah, D&D is so simple. A lot of it is just knowing the abilities and stuff, but like the rules is advantage, disadvantage, and you know.
Well, last night it was like critical fail after critical fail. There was at least 20 critical fail, and there's a table that I was using
tumble
for
and
effects.
fumble kind of thing.
Yes, fumble. So they were rolling fumbles. One guy hit himself in the nuts. The other guy hit
That's
his
why.
friend.
That's exactly why I don't use it anymore. Because one time during a final fight, one of the main guy that was just about to kill the boss with like one last smite, fucking punched himself in the nuts, killed himself, and then the whole group died. So I don't use it because of that anymore. Because it felt like, god damn it, like nothing we could have done, you know, like the dice killed us. So I didn't like that much. It's very funny though, but it's very dangerous.
This is just a very humorous campaign. So.
Yeah. And,
Plus, I'm learning.
Now, Cogline is back, and he's very sorry.
Poor cock.
I choose my friend really wrong. I'm sorry. I gotta change my path.
All right. Thank you so much. And thanks, CB, for joining us.
Well, you could also play it that the bad guy took Cogline's, looks
Yeah, it
to
could
try
be
to
that
fool us.
too. It could be that too.
Yeah,
Like
see?
something. We'll play with it. I'm sure he's gonna come back in the Discord later and tell me a little bit. I'm sure he's having
Yeah.
idea about it.
I hope he feels better.
He said last thing he told me is like, I'm very interested in seeing where we can go with this villain gameplay. So I think he likes the villain idea. He would make an amazing villain. I know it.
Well, thank you guys. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I always enjoy org DMing. So
I knew
will
you
have
guys.
you-
I knew you guys would enjoy playing with CB too. It's cool fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to play
Thanks
with.
for joining us.
Oh yeah, and I'll be available anytime you guys want to play. Just org has to send me a message.
I mean, right now there's
Awesome.
three of them, and I have two girls that they want to get in as well. So I'll keep a seat for you, see around, and possibly Sobra too. I'm not sure, but there's gonna
Well,
be plenty of other games
might-
for my friend Sobra. So
Which wants to play as well, one of the original damsels. She just couldn't get off work.
oh yeah, that's
Wednesday.
right. So yeah, okay, we'll keep a seat for her then, for sure.
All right, awesome.
All right, guys.
Thanks
Thanks
so
a
much.
lot.
See you in 2
we'll
weeks.
stay a little bit after we log off of Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Thanks Twitch. Thanks people. There's a few in there watching. I didn't even notice. Oh my god, I'm terrible Twitch. I'm not a good influencer, guys. I have 6 viewers. That's amazing. Thanks for watching. It's probably all of you. It's all of you guys.
I wasn't me, so yeah, no. There's a legit person watching.
Someone's asking when can Gummy Bear be DM? I'm guessing that's
Oh no.
you. You're Gummy Bear now.
Berries is Gummy Berries will be DMing again, but Gummy Berries had a bad. So everybody that doesn't know, I'm handicapped and I'm still trying to use my legs to walk around. So I fell. I need just a little bit longer before I can.
That's alright,
before I
man.
can do
There's
a
no
campaign.
pressure.
But yes,
You do it
I
when
will.
you
Gummy
want.
Berries will be DMing another game.
Lunatico is just looking
That's
for
cool.
more session to come in. He would play 24 hours a day if we let him.
Yeah, if you love me, I'm gonna be in here all day.
Yep.
Come on,
Alright.
Gummy Bear, I need you.
I'm gonna let the Twitch go. Thanks again for coming, Damsel of Death and Destruction, the Triple Ds. You guys are awesome. Love having you every time.
Yep.
Thanks, Twitch.
Y'all have a good night. It was fun.